Hi. Hi, Logitech. We're in VCAT Dubai? What is this world called? VCAT Parareal Dubai. Hi, Air. Hi, Lost One. Hi, Sir Noble. There's a lot of, like... Whoa, what the fuck going on in this map? It's under a big dome. So, like, all of this is supposed to be like a hollow dome. I would assume so, given that there's a fucking Saturn right there, which is like, what the... But yeah, and they also have these little, like, where'd she go? These little robot waifu ladies all over. I have Tesla news. Hi, Louie. What is the Tesla news? I love sponsor VCAT maps. I unknown. Almost got run over by one yesterday. Holy. It didn't touch you, right? No bumps, no bruises. Hi, smile. Say hi to me with hand holding and smooches. Sorry, autocorrect. I meant with blackjack and hookers. How do I don't know how to handhold you, smile. Yeah. How's it lunges? No, thankfully, but was close. Well, I'm glad you're unscathed. Hopefully that was a moment for the Tesla driver where they were like, wow, almost hit that dude. I need to be careful and drive slower. Human life is really fragile. And that would have been really bad if I killed somebody. But the reality is, he probably forgot you existed after a minute. That was the strangest hand-holding I've ever experienced. I'm literally, like, how do I hold a hockey puck? Like, there's no hand from the hockey puck. The only thing I can do is hold the hockey puck, but the hockey puck is also the camera, so it's just like... Grab. I was going over a bike crossing with a green light. Hi. And the Tesla was turning to the road I was crossing. Had to speed up a bit when he wasn't slowing. Yeesh. I didn't have anything similar to that on my walk this morning. Every car that, like... So there's no sidewalks on the road I walk on. So I'm, like, in the road. And it's a really wide road. So even though it's 2 lanes, it could fit, like, 3, maybe 4 cars. So, like... If I was walking on the right side of the road, somebody driving on the right side of the road wouldn't have to cross the center line. And they still wouldn't hit me. But every single person is like, oh, somebody walking? Wide berth, and they will go over to the other side of the road. Hi, Icy Fire. You're not late! Oh my god. Hi, Yuki. I'm here and ready to be shaken. ready to be shaken. Yuki, from what I've seen, you've been getting shooken. Shaken? Why did I say shooken? You've been getting shaken all morning. Hi, Icy Cute Dork. Shakes. Hi, Yuki. Yeah, the usual. It really is, isn't it? Shaken, but not stirred. Yuki's kind of degenerate. I bet she'd be into getting stirred. What are your thoughts on that, Yuki? Wow. Am I wrong? We're gonna do a long Cammy stretch today in honor of the punk who won Street Fighter Evo with Cammy. Okay. Good thing you don't know about my 100 gigabyte DGen game folder. 100 gigabytes. Damn. Only 100? You really are, Beer. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Riddle. Hi, Bits. Good morning, my pudding with banana. Pudding with banana? 100 gigabyte highly compromised zip folder. Morning chat. Hi, Riddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Archangel. I think it was like 150 or 200 before I put it into a zip. I don't know how big my porn folder is. For the longest time, I didn't have one. But then, the place I used for porn was like, we're going premium, and you have to be premium to look up certain tags. So if I wanted to look up all the way through, it was like, you can't do that as a freebie. I was like, alright, this site sucks now. And I lost, like, all the good stuff. So it was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Icy Fire comes running up for head pats. Hi, Farisu. Average game size in that folder is like 500 megabytes to 1 gigabyte. I wouldn't think those games are that big. One more. Textures and stuff take massive storage. Yeah, but that's like all they have, isn't it? Icy Fire Dork, a head pass sled like proxy. A little bit. I think Icy Fire mostly likes how much I like the whole Chow interaction with it. Because I do love that. I don't know if Icy Fire is actually that much of a head pat slut. The whole thing is pure textures and like 5% is code. I keep a small USB for degeneracy, but most of my stuff is stored online. Specifically in the DMs that Ewan has sent me. Oh, I just missed 9:30. Oh, planking quiet time. I'm taking that kiss back smile. Fuck you. Head pat sluts rise up. $10-minute start, 13-minute end, 3 minutes of planking. Anyways, no, I'm not degenerate anymore. Mostly wholesome now. Yeah. I believe that. I did something super degenerate yesterday. I don't know if I should talk about it on stream. Bloodland. Hop on WoW in a day. What do you mean? I don't believe that you're not degenerate. How about you don't? "40 seconds down." Oh, wait. We're waiting. My brain skipped a word in the sentence. 1 minute down. Did you got share, Yuki? It was meant to be not that degenerate anymore. That I can understand. Because a lot of people do that, right? Oh, no fear, double down, Fox only final destination. I will crush you, Fox only final destination, no items. That I can understand, Yuki. Because I feel like when everybody is first degenerate, they go off the deep end. And then they kind of like get it out of their system and mellow out. Imagine being a degen. Couldn't be me. Once it gets a little exhausting, you're like, okay. I don't like want to do this as hard anyway. Hi, Q. Oh god. Ow. 2 minutes down. So I just hope my version for tomorrow isn't the unstable version on beta. I got it out of my system and I started at 18 basically. I just want to be T-Mogs. I just want to do T-Mog stuff. Feels bad, man. That's my favorite ice cream streamer. I'm tired. No, I'm not tired. I woke up early today. My dog has been pushing my buttons all day. And it was hard to find news for today because all of it was just about Biden and Kamala. Being wholesome fits me better, I feel. Or you are 100% DJ. 20 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh. Yeah. Alright, Freya, just stand right there. I don't want them to see us. Thank you, Freya. That's what it would look like if Freya was here. I like that song. It's a little repetitive. We're walking through Final Fantasy to start with. Okay. I am not degen. I can't get to my final form, lovely. I just want to be able to move all my items on G-Banks on other servers to my main server. Hi, Global. Hi, Yappy Long Stockings. Cairo Doko? They're probably at work. They're probably still with their student learner. I'm so excited to do nothing after the first hour of the patch coming out. I thought I was tripping balls because I didn't see Wolf Mommy. It rained heavily all day and it's still 30 Celsius. That should be cool for once. That is way too fucking hot. Can you guys hear the music for this video at all? It seems really fucking quiet. Slightly, I think, yes. A little. Let's turn it up a bit. Barely. Okay. I don't know why this is so quiet. That should be better. Okay, set reminder to mute in 41 minutes. Did you just, like, see the duration of the video and say to mute in that time? Looking at spawn, power play today. Thank you. We'll turn around and look this way. Just enough to have Loja in frame. No, after the video is about to end so I don't get blasted? No, okay, so you're not gonna get blasted. I turned it up from like 10% to 20%. What causes you to get blasted is if it goes from a quiet video, which is any World of Warcraft that is Warlords of Draenor or a later expansion, because those were super, super quiet. And if it goes from that to one of the first 3 BDO videos, some of the Guild Wars videos. Are there any WoW videos that are really loud? I don't think so. Some of the Final Fantasy ones can be pretty loud. Raktika Greatwood is really loud. And it starts with a fucking Lahi. Is the next video gonna be Raktika Greatwood? Oh, he's looking at spawn. Give me like 5 minutes. Blasted. Free suit. WoD best expansion. I need to redo most of WoW and basically all of Final Fantasy. Which, the problem with those zones is that they're fucking easy to do. Like, I could bust out one of those videos in a day. But I don't want to just do like a year straight of WoW and Final Fantasy. Can I join you as a role player in the Duskwood and Spires of Arak walking videos? If I remember to message you for those, yes. If you guys want to be in any of the videos, I mean, just let me know. So long as you're not like not literally goofing, it's fine. Also, Ghostlands. But I think you just did those one recently. I have not done Ghostlands yet. I have not done any of Eastern Kingdoms. And so the next video to do will actually be Eversong Woods, and then after that will be Ghostlands. But I'm not going to be doing WoW for a while. I need to get to Dawntrail. I want to do the Dawntrail zones. By then, my character with full and hunt should be leveled enough that I can maybe start doing Star Wars videos again. We'll see. Eastern Kingdoms, you say, not Outland? Are you... I really try to be inclusive and polite on this stream, but sometimes I just can't with people. Priest, are you fucking stupid? Where is the Ghostlands? Is it in Draenor? Or is it in the Eastern Kingdoms? For anybody that doesn't get that joke, I'm only doing that because it's Furisu. I wouldn't do that to, like, anybody else. And
When
even...
I get technicality, Ghostlands are on the Outlands server.
They are, yes. You trying to do this argument that Ghostlands was a TBC zone? Now you're calling it Eastern Kingdoms? It is a Burning Crusade zone. It came out with the Burning Crusade expansion. But geographically, it's in the Eastern Kingdoms. Oh my god, Freezy, you're so inconsistent. The Ghostlands is in my bed. Oh, wait. I don't completely hate New Astro. That's good. That's a fucking first, because every fucking expansion, all I hear from the astrology players is, they fucking ruined my deck, bro. Astrology sucks now. I just want to be the naked Void Elf DK in your Ghostland Duskwood Spires of Iraq videos. I'm not running any of your mods, Frisu. I'm not using any of those mods that give you the fucking giant ass and the huge bimbo tits and the armor kini, okay? FF Astro, I just got here. Yes, Final Fantasy Astro. Something you get used to, Foss, is there's a lot of players of the game that, like, used to play, Astrologian. And every fucking time they rework the spec when an expansion drops, Astrologians will let you know, it used to be so cool, man. It used to be my favorite class and they ruined it. They dumbed it down so much, and it's like, when did they do that? Stormblood? That was a long time ago, dude. Yeah, well, it still fucking hurts, man. And it's like, oh god. Ever since I had to carry that stupid 30 kg AC unit, my back hurts. Oh. What did you have to carry that for? I do not run mods publicly. FF Astro is easily the strongest heal in the game right now. And it's not even a contest? Yeah, but at this point I've just accepted that Astro will be reworked every X-Pack. Yeah, hi. I play a lot of Monk. Hi. Allow me to introduce myself. The Monk. Every fucking expansion, Monk gets a, like, full rework. This expansion, they got 2 reworks. I just want to be done with Monk. Get fucked, Monk Flare. Astrology, man, they keep stealing my tarot cards. I Foss Human Bane. No, it was Endwalker. They reworked Monk and Summoner, which were my 2 classes, and I was like, oh, okay. I kind of like the Summoner rework. Because old Summoner was just fucking like, what the fuck is happening with all this? I want them to improve on the current Summoner. I really like the idea of having 4 different simple rotations that you constantly switch between. That's actually really cool to me. I just think they're all too simple. Earth is the only one that I'm like, this is good.
Z really wants a summoner where they actually have a fucking summon that, you know, they summon and control.
Yeah.
The old AI was really shit, though, apparently.
I understand why game developers don't want to do that, because it's so finicky and difficult to manage and just a headache for them. It's just way easier. Hi, Wrath. It's just so much easier to, like, hey, you summon Ifrit. Well, how is that different than a big fireball coming out and blowing up on the enemy? Oh, it's not. But it looks like Ifrit. Which is like,
okay.
Then it's not
fair
Summoner.
With that, you can change their sizes, and they look pretty fucking rad.
Okay, well, that's not the point, though. I agree they look cool, and you can change their sizes.
I know.
The point is that we all want, like, a pet. We want something that we're like, sick 'em, boy, and it's like, it just goes and bites the enemy's ass, and it's effectively a dot. But it's a boy that we control. It's our companion.
That's what it used to be.
Yeah?
But its AI was really shit, so they stopped that, apparently.
It's honestly like every game that does it. You see them start with pets, and then they just don't want to deal with it anymore. PSO did this. They had the Summoner class, and then they changed it to Waker in NGS, which is just, it's not a pet. You shoot out a boy, they, like, punch the enemy, and then they fade out into existence. It's like, oh, that's just a fireball that looks like a wolf punching things. That's not a Summoner.
Yeah.
Lost Ark did this. Lost Ark had a whole Summoner class, and everything was just like, you summon a zebra that does lightning. You summon a phoenix that breathes fire. You summon these mermaids that dash through the enemy with water and slap the enemy. And, like, they're there for, like, 0.2 of a second. And it's just like, this fucking sucks.
So, to be fair in that regard, I know it's not, like, technically, that's not what I'm looking for. But if we do think in that mindset, then almost every class is the exact same. In any game, pretty much. It's like, oh yeah, this attack's just a different version of that, because it does damage, in a way. Like, I'm not saying you're not right, because you are right about it. But I feel like in that mindset, if we're too heavily in that mindset, it literally just takes away any uniqueness factor from things.
I can see what you're saying. I think that's an oversimplification. I feel like that's not the right way to describe it, but I feel like that's... I understand the logic of it. I understand the logic of what you're saying. I don't think it's right in this context, though. Hi, Bisha. They gave White Mage a dash?
Yeah. Level 40 skill apparently now. It's got a fucking 60-second cooldown.
60 seconds. Oh my god. Bisha,
Dude, I'm so
come
hyped.
walk with me. We can hold hands.
I'm so fucking like, why, man? Pictomancer, dude. Pictomancer's dash is so Pictomancer's just stupid right now.
Yeah.
Dude, I managed to steal aggro from Fu when we were unsyncing Eden Titan, because we were trying to see if we could do just two of us unsynced. But I managed to take aggro from him in my first window as my level 83 Pictomancer while he was a level 90 warrior, and he had tank stance on. I did so much damage, I took aggro from him.
Good lord.
Level
So
83.
in WoW, you get trinkets. You get 2 trinkets, right? And these usually have like either an on-use effect that's like you click this and a thing will happen. So like you click it and you shoot a laser forward that does 200,000 damage or something. Or it'll be a passive that's like on hit, you have a chance to give yourself, 20% strength for 15 seconds, stuff like that. In the second raid for this expansion that's ending now, there was a trinket that had a 3-minute cooldown. But it just summoned a meteor that hit enemies for like 500,000 damage, which was a shit ton of damage at the time. People were doing like 100k DPS back then. And so, probably a bit more. I forget the damage numbers for then. But to just do 500k with just a button click that was off the global cooldown was like really busted strong right at the start of a pull, right?
Yeah.
And so every now and then I would forget, and it was usually fine. Usually the tanks in WoW generate so much threat that extra 500k didn't matter. However, sometimes it crit. So it would just like hit for 1,000,000. And so everybody would see like the damage meter and all the classes would be going up, and then just me, the mage that isn't that good compared to everybody else, would just go bloop. And the boss would just turn at me and start fucking running toward the range, and they'd all be like, God damn it, you. And I'm like, ooh, I'm sorry.
Be funny.
But trinkets like that can create some shenanigans in WoW in that situation.
I fucking... Dude, I'm so bad that the White Mage dash is 60 seconds.
I'm surprised they have a dash, because the cleric class, the priest, is typically typically they go for, like, not go for, but typically they're made immobile, right? Typically they don't have a dash at all. In WoW, priests are one of the most immobile classes, and, like, literally what their mobility is they can drop a feather on the ground that gives them 40% movement speed for, like, 5 seconds, and other people can use that. So, like, that's priest mobility in WoW. They do have mobility for others. They've got the life grip. so you can pull somebody to you. That's in WoW, that's priest exclusive, not healer exclusive.
They also have
I mean-
proc or shield movement.
Oh,
speed.
you're right. They got body and soul.
Most things in FF have some form of movement skill. That's the thing, though. Most things in FF at least have a movement skill of some sort. White Mage didn't have any, and I think Astro might still not have any.
Oh.
Sage and Scholar had one already.
Mm-hmm.
Sage's is dash to an ally. White Mage gets a nice one because I'm just glad it's not a to an ally thing. It's just one of those like dash 15 yawns forward thing, and I really like those ones.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause they're just fun.
But
on that note, 15 yalms forward on a 60-second cooldown. Pictomancer's is also 15 yalms forward on a 20-second cooldown. And later on, theirs gives them a speed boost after they do the dash.
Look, not all mobility is created. So in WoW, every class has at least some mobility. The least mobile class is Death Knight, and even they have two. They're not full dashes, but they are like, I speed myself up for 3 to 5 seconds. They have two of those. The super mobile classes have like 25-yard dash, 2 stacks of it, a leap back, a charge to the enemy. So like, what a demon hunter can do is like dash through the enemy, leap backwards 15 yards, charge through the enemy, walk through them, dash back to them again, and they can literally just be like like back and forth across a room, and it's fucking insane. What else is super like crazy mobile? Rogues can be fucking insane. They can have 2 teleports behind you, as well as like a grappling hook to just like, I grab somewhere on the room and just pull myself to that, and a like 10-second sprint that doubles their movement speed.
Dude, I was telling Cyber, it'd be it would be stupid, but it'd be fun as hell if they just gave a healer class a really low cooldown dash that heals on pass-through.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It sounds really fun. It would probably be jank as fuck.
Sounds like Monk with Chi Torpedo.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it'd be fucking fun as shit still, though.
So
Just like dash and everything. Like dancers, multi-dashes, just fucking...
in WoW, demon hunters have a build where their dash is like, not their main source of damage, but it sets up their damage. It like buffs them, and they want to do the damage after their dash window. So it's like every 10 seconds they're dashing through the enemy and like dashing back or leaping back. And it's really funny when it's like fights where it's like, okay, everybody stack right here. And you see the demon hunter just like go out and try to get back as fast as they can. And it's like, Demon Hunter, and they're like, oh, it's part of my rotation. And then they dash out and just get fucking crushed and flattened, and it's just like, okay, dude.
Momentum
like
Demon
that doing-
Hunters in Mythic Plus. Let's how much extra trash can I pull?
It literally is.
I do think it'd be not as fun as just dashing through people, even as jank as it may be. But I do think it'd be an interesting idea to make a healer that's whole thing is to like dash to allies and then heal them with onto the dash throughs, because then you could ignore the jank in FF if you did it that way, because you're dashing directly to them, so there wouldn't be any latency problems or anything like that. And then you just like have them dash. That'd be really funny to watch, actually, having someone just fucking dash around the arena to all their allies to heal them.
Are you ready for me to be annoying? Yeah, you
no.
are. So, I really like the idea of a healer that heals by dashing through people. That's really cool, and I'm actually really excited to see an MMO do that. So back in WildStar, if you were an Esper, one of your big healers was actually your
Okay,
movement
I'm
speed.
muting VR chat.
Espers had an ability where they would turn into a stag and like leap over like 20 yards, and it would put a big ol' shield on 5 allies that they leaped through. Hi Kisu, hi Octomage.
Sorry, buddy.
I still remember TwitchCon, Riddle, hi Bisha, Bisha. Wow, Bisha gets to hold hands and all I get is your hands rubbing all over my face. Smile! If you join VR chat, I will hold your hand. My face when Beacon crit It was cast. Oh, was
You know
it
what
cast
would
iron?
also be
Okay.
interesting, but a little bit harder to implement
What?
would be at least in FF. I don't know. It may be actually really easy to implement
Mhm.
but it'd be hard. Like they'd have to do extra for certain bosses. If they did like a puppet master, right?
Mhm.
But you do your damage, like let's say there's like a connection from you to your puppet, like strings, right?
Mhm.
And you do damage by the string pass through, and that like your puppet's doing damage and you buff them too, but you get like half of your damage from the strings going through the boss or enemies
Mm.
as well, and you're buffing the strings damage. Like that would be cool. It would be a little bit more janky to get it to work with wall bosses that are like larger than the arena. Maybe they could have
Mhm.
like a flying variant that's like always.
They
behind
just
the
have a
boss,
big hitbox
similar
for
to
them.
how- Yeah. Yeah.
World of Warcraft has that. It's not the main
Hmm.
focus of one of their damage classes, but they do have an Unholy Death Knight, which has basically a zombie that fights as their side. And one of their big cooldowns that they use like every 45 seconds, and the more they use runic power, the more they lower this cooldown. They turn their zombie into an abomination for like 20 seconds. So imagine you have like a little dinky zombie and then you turn it into fucking Frankenstein. Well, one of their talents is it's a coil between you and the abomination. It's like a magma coil. And so pets in WoW always try to be right behind the boss if they don't have threat. And so typically what you do is stand to the side and the coil will hit that enemy.
Yeah.
So remember TwitchCon, Me Too, Grief Torch, Gopher, Body and Soul Feathers, and NG Velt. They got live grippers. I'll have you know I'm always too fast for any group I do Mythic Plus raids with. Momentum, the most hated talent. Hi. Can't wait for Yulin to come an Arcane Explosion before I get in melee. All throughout the War Within. Farisu, I fucking hate doing AoE as an Arcane Mage. Because I fucking never pulled before you on the Mage. I was definitely guilty of it on the Shaman. But on the Mage, it was like, I'm not going in first. The thing is, just every fucking enemy, like, does AoE damage, does a whirlwind, and it's like, cool, I exist, therefore I die. And it's like, you know what, I'm not gonna AoE. I'm gonna stand out here 40 yards at range so that I don't die. And then they start whirlwinding, and I still die. And it was just like, oh, I hate this. Wildstar. Bisha, mega cute dork. BM with Barrage in the War Within. I honestly hate Barrage. Even when it's like meta, I'm like, I don't want to fucking take this thing. Actually, it's called a ghoul. Please don't call
issue
it a
with
zombie.
Barrage is the same issue I have with sometimes with Arcane Explosion. It will pull through walls.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Captain Grimm sketch about life as a tank?
No.
Oh god, I need to link it to you.
But I've seen plenty of shit being pulled through walls over the years.
The Captain Grimm sketch, it's a group in Zuldazar, and the tank is like, okay, Hunter, those groups are pretty close. Can you pull just one of them? And he just goes, oh yeah, sure thing, you got it, tank. And he gets up a little closer, and it shows his overlay, and just every button is Barrage, and he just goes, just pulls like 3 fucking groups, and they all run, and he's like, oh geez, okay, and the tank starts picking everything up. One of them starts casting fear. And he's like, can somebody interrupt that? And like the Rep Paladin's like, it actually will lower my DPS, not my responsibility. Just like they wipe because everybody's shit but the tank. And they all go shit tank and kick him, and he's just like, oh, I hate World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I've seen Barrage pull through the floor in
Oh
Bomb,
god.
and I've seen Arcane Explosion pull bosses that were below us on another boss. If you did the last raid, no, you didn't raid BFA, so you didn't play
No.
that.
I didn't.
There was a boss that was on top of another boss, and the room was below it. And during a pull on that bus, Arcane Mage pulled the bus under us.
What? That's some bullshit. Stop critting and double procking, man. Visual pollution, BM with Barrage, and the War Within. Don't forget, Barrage was so bad on single target, you took it out of your rotation in multiple expansions. Yeah, it's literally up and down, right? It's literally like, this is the best thing on your bar. Click it the moment it's up, and the next patch it's like, alright, you only use this if there's 6+ targets.
I am really interested to see what they do for the FF classes, because they brought up that they're planning on like looking at the classes because they want to make them more unique. So it sounds like they want to do like some potentially major reworks for a lot of the classes, and I think they're going to start looking at them around 7.2 is what Cyber told me. So like soon-ish, like 8 months or so.
The only rework I care about right now is Nyx rework. God, I hope they fix mind control. I just want to be the mind control Warframe. Just literally let me mind control something, please. You heard about that, right?
You're cringe.
I want to take that as a no and explain it. Nyx and Trinity are getting like a light rework soonish. They're next in line.
Oh, are they?
Yes,
Yeah, they need it.
they do. I mean, Trinity just feels...
Trinity more so than Nyx, honestly, in my opinion.
well, Nyx doesn't fucking do anything. Like...
I feel like I've seen Nyx do stuff. I don't know. But I feel like Trinity... Like, I feel like Nyx can do stuff plenty fine. I feel like Trinity is just... Trinity is fucking just outclassed by every other support.
Trinity is hard outclassed by everything, and the only thing she does is energy restore, but she is like... There's so much energy restore in the game at this point that she's so unnecessary.
Yeah, like, I feel like Trinity's the glaring one to me, like... I don't think I could see Nyx's occasionally. I don't think I've ever seen a Trinity other than you in the past 3 years.
Nyx just... Everything she does sucks. Everything, like, every build she has is just like, you could do this, but, like, these 4 Warframes will do it better. Her Bolts builds kind of suck. Her Sphere builds are kind of like... Nyx is really great at making things take longer. Yes, if you ever see a Nyx on a defense mission, it's like, please don't be fucking mind controlling shit. Hi, Loomis. Hope you're doing great. I
Least
am.
horny Ureli player.
I still can't believe you were like the diehard Ureli main and you dropped her to become a Jade main. I think that's cool,
I am
Foss.
definitely not a Jade main at all.
I think it's really cool that you have not played anything except Jade since that Warframe came out. And you know, I support it. I support it, boss.
That's not true. I played Ureli again after they had already come out a few times.
Did you see the cosplay contest at
Yeah.
TennoCon? No, but I did see the post on Reddit that was like, least horny Ureli main. And I sent it to Foss, and it's Ureli twerking.
Well, it's the Ureli cosplayer twerking, but yeah.
Well, yes?
You saw the cosplay thing then, fucking idiot.
I saw at the cosplay contest that the Ureli main was twerking. Actually, it was the Ureli cosplayer twerking. Fucking what? Not even splitting hairs. That's just annoying.
Yeah, that's the point. Like,
She got first place and won 10k Canadian dollars, which is probably like 3k Monopoly dollars. Jesus.
That's why she was twerking. It makes sense.
Bossy is just annoying. How? What? I'm not just annoying. I'm not even the one that did the thing. How do you know the cosplayer isn't a main? They went to Tennokan as Urelli. They main Urelli. That's just that they main Urelli. I can't believe they didn't give us Zaku or Urelli Prime, and instead gave us Sevagoth. I am shook. You'll get over it, Furisu.
That's because Sevagoth is before Urelli and Zaku.
Well, they don't always go in
Well,
order.
actually, I don't know about Zaku. They don't. They have a general like order they go for the like. They're not always they're not always exactly consistent with it, but they're generally consistent enough to like have the pattern done. You know, it's usually 2 male frames, 2 female frames, 2 men like in that order. And
Zaku came out a year before Sevagoth Rage Emoticon.
yeah, Zaku's weird, and this is why it's like the predictions are kind of weird in terms of this, is because I don't know what they consider Zaku for their order. Because Zaku's like a bunch of different frame parts together, right? Like they're not male or female in this regard, right?
Yes and no. Lore-wise, yes, but it's not like, hey, we got this part of Zaku and then 3 months later we got this part. Like Zaku as a frame, it's just a warframe.
Well, no, I know that. I know that. But what I mean is in terms of their schedule, because they do like to go 2 male, 2 female for their prime releases. I don't know what they'd consider Zaku in that regard.
Okay. No, Yulin, I was
think
stating a
they
fact about
just-
Boss. I see. Looks like Yulin getting ready to kick a football. I mean, looks like Yulin walking over to pick up the salad. Hi, Feet-chan. They broke the female, male prime order for the first time. Zaku is an androgynous warframe, but they should have done Urelli if that was an issue.
Well, hold up. What was the last? Let me look at the order right now. Warframe. Prime release. I know the current frame is Protea.
I just imagine them like they come out with the warframes. They kind of stick to it a little bit, but they're never like, hey, let it interrupt stuff. Just, we'll do this one next. We'll do that one next. And it's almost like the Nintendo Legend of Zelda timeline, where they make a game and they're like, oh, we should reference this other game we did. That'll be fun. And the players are like, the timeline! What the fuck have they done to the timeline? And they're just like, oh. Shit, I guess there's a timeline, right? Oops. Like, I feel like they try to go in general order. But I don't think they have somebody that's, like, spending a week on, like...
Actually, no, they've gone male, female, ever since Excalibur Prime. They've not broken it once. I'm actually looking at the release order. This is the first time they're... Actually, this literally is the first time they're breaking it, because they just went male for Grendel and Goss, and then Protea is the current one, and then they need another female frame. Yeah, this is the first time they're actually not doing... They're breaking the thing, yeah. What the fuck? Interesting.
Brody, last one, we talking Zelda?
Yeah, no,
Not really.
Rally then. I'm fucking mad now.
I feel like this only proves my point further.
What?
That, like, it's not really that important for them to go male, female. Like, they did for a while. And maybe because it was easy and it worked out, but now they're just like, whatever. Come out with Sevagoth. We'll cook a little bit more on Urelli and Zaku. And everybody's like, oh.
I like how you just like it like overall it's really not a big deal in some facets. But I like how you just brush it off like it's like, oh yeah, they've been doing it for a while. They've literally done it since Primes came out. Like it's since the first Prime. It's not just been a little while. That's how it's been the whole time.
Okay.
I don't know. Just the way you put it made it sound like it was just like, oh yeah, they've just been doing that for a little bit, but it's been their schedule the whole time. And while theoretically it's not that big of a deal to break the schedule, from like a management standpoint and stuff, like keeping to that schedule and that like that Is schedule the right term here? 'Cause it's not necessarily schedule. it'd be
Rhythm?
Like,
Consistency?
rhythm, I guess you could say. Pattern. Keeping
Pattern.
to that pattern is like a big thing, right? For like management and stuff.
To me-
so it and releases for the community, like in terms of what they guess the prime's gonna be.
To me, it's so inconsequential and, like, changes absolutely nothing. Like, yeah, it's neat that they did male, male, female, female for 13 years or whatever. But, like, it's gonna change nothing.
I feel like it will in some facets if they like completely go off the wall with it, because there's probably people out there who are committed enough that they'll save money for their Warframes. That like, because I mean, I was debating saving money for when your Rally Prime launches. There are people who probably plan finances around a perceived point when a frame's gonna come out. You know.
Is that healthy? Is that good?
No, I'm not arguing whether that's healthy or good. I'm saying that that's probably a thing that more people might do than you imagine. Because fucking gamers are weird. Especially those that are thousands and thousands of hours committed to a singular game.
Would you not consider it predatory if they were like, hey, we need to make sure that our 4th release for our Prime this quarter is a popular Prime, because we know that people are going to save up money for that they otherwise wouldn't. Which saving up money in this implies, like, you don't have the most money to me, I'm kind of like, I don't like that idea.
I don't understand what you're meaning in terms of predatory. I just see it as they're doing the primes in order. They're not giving other frames special treatment in that factor. They're doing it as scheduled, as patterned, and then people get excited, just happen to get excited for those things. I don't see anything like at that point. Just don't release prime frames then. If you want to say it's to not make it predatory.
That is a huge jump in my eyes.
I don't know. I feel like I can't understand your logic here.
Okay. We talking Zelda? Not really. I mostly use it as an example for something. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Ploopsly. For some reason, I thought this said WAP and not HAP. Who asked for Savagoth Prime? No one. That's not true, Farisu. You know that the 6 Savagoth players asked for this, and they are celebrating right now. Eyeball clapping. Rage emoji, you and stop being like this. It lets us find out what Prime was next. 50-50 rage emoji. I saved up 500 Steel Essence hoping Zaku was next. Yeah, but Savagoth is the opposite of popular, and Zaku and Yareli are fan favorites. I only wish Skater Oral Girl Prime. How about an upskirt? Skater Oral Girl. Are they only limited time releases? Yes and no, Kisu. They are limited time releases, and that they're easily available, but then they become unavailable. However, to get them, you get these things called relics, and then you have to crack open the relics. And what will happen is people will get so many relics that they have enough to get a lot of pieces later on. And so over time, those relics will get cracked. People will get Yareli parts, and they'll be like, okay, I already have Yareli Prime, so I'm just going to sell this extra, and Yareli Prime will be, or any Prime, will be readily available through trading for years to come. They could be giving no more Prime parts for Yareli, but like if you wanted it, it'll be like, okay, I want Yareli Prime, it's 200 platinum on the market. I message this guy, I want to buy Yareli Prime, and they're like, cool, I got the 4 pieces. They sell it to you, you give them 200 plat. As time goes on, those Prime parts become less and less available. Fewer people have them. And so the price goes up. It'll be 300 plat for the set, 400 plat, 800 plat. It'll become a very expensive set. And you'll have like 5 people that are the last ones with Yareli Prime. And they've been like, I've been holding on this for 6 years. if you want Ureli Prime, you gotta get me the fat payout. And then Digital Extremes will be like, hey, tune into DevStream number 47 and get a Ureli Prime free. And the price will go from 800 plat to 2 plat, because now everyone gets a Ureli Prime for free just for watching a Twitch stream. And those 5 people that were holding for 7 years are just fucking shattered. Because this payout that they were sitting on is now worthless. Still
And
easier
then
than getting your
also
faves in
they'll,
Genshin.
When things are gone for too long, they'll have Prime resurgences or
Yes.
unvaulting, where
Mhm.
they'll be available in game again for X amount of time, just so like it revitalizes the market, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's a
stuff
really
is...
good system, honestly. They've got a really healthy market.
Warframe is genuinely the best free-to-play model I've ever seen. Because
It's so
literally
good.
everything is available. You just have to spend platinum, which is, the thing you buy with money. However, platinum is available through trading. So if you just spend time and play the game and get stuff to sell, even if it's not like a big drop that's worth a lot, you could essentially just level up, get 30 trades a day, trade like shit 30 times a day, make like 3 to 5 plat, but that times 30, you're gonna make 90 to 150 plat a day selling shit. Selling things that are not worth much at all. You will get a good amount of plat just doing that. So long as you're playing the game and trading, you can get the platinum, which is the real money currency, to get anything. Riven are trash now? Oh no. Unless your Riven is a god roll for a meta weapon, it's worthless. Genshin continues to be the most stingy Hoyo game. Lamau, gotcha gamers. Pyro, hi air.
Well, at least, fuck, I don't know what they're gonna do next then. They're probably gonna do Zaku or Ureli. But it'll probably be Zaku. Madge. I want Ureli.
I'm just trying to set this joke up and I keep laughing and losing my train of thought. They're gonna do the pregnant lesbians patch and add 2 primes at once, but they're both gonna be pregnant, because Digital Extremes is obsessed with pregnant women right now.
Was that a joke?
Kinda.
I think it's funny because of how bad it was. I don't think it was actually good. I'm like, Yolan, was that supposed to be a joke? I feel like you just stated something. Like,
why do they keep putting pregnant
I'm
ladies and
happy
stuff?
for you. Laugh at your own jokes. Good job.
I'm happy for the representation, but 2 at once, and like the second one is just, I don't like this. I mean, like I said, free-to-play MMO and gachas basically have the same monetization. Yes, sort of. There's no trading in things like Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. But like, yeah, you do your dailies, typically you can get anything you want. I'm not a gacha player. I keep wanting to get hooked because lots of my friends play Genshin. But it just doesn't stick. Saving currency for a limited character through slamming in-game content with the option to pay IRL money for it. I'm glad the only thing you can really get in Warframe is cosmetics with real money. Not a gacha player yet. I'd rather play Genshin monetization than MapleStory, the original gacha game. This video's fucking quiet.
I mean, you can get a lot of things in Warframe with real money, but the thing is, like, it's just so fucking easy to get the real money currency as a free-to-play player that literally one of the first things people will tell you to do is just not do it.
And
Just don't bother. Like, there are some exclusive real money things. The Steam curated stuff is only real money. That other people have submitted to be put into the game, the Tenogen shit. But that's probably because that goes through the Steam stuff, and the community gets portions of that back, or well, the person who made it, I should say, which is cool. It's a cool system.
You know what the real tech is?
And some cosmetics, I believe, like accessories, like the Prime. When you spend like $100 on a new Prime,
Mm-hmm.
the accessories that you get for that are only from that, I believe.
Be cute.
Anyway,
Stream Warframe. Find yourself an oil baron. That's all you got to do for Warframe. Did you watch Soul at all last night?
not really.
She was playing Warframe. Somebody, I feel like most people know who, but I feel like it's inappropriate to just name them. Fucking spoiled her.
Oh, yeah. I think I was there for that. I think I like tabbed in for a little bit. Yeah.
The day Uma Musume becomes global, I'll be a gacha fiend. You can buy power in Warframe like mods. I mean, yes, you can absolutely buy power in Warframe. You just don't need to. Things you can get for free or were available for free before being purchasable with money, though. Same with Honkai Star Rail and ZZD. And their in-game currency. If you spend your currency wisely and also don't play like a dog, you can do 100% of the content in the game. Like all the Nightmare mods for plant bonuses.
Actually, hold up, sorry, my mom's calling me. One second.
Okay. Also, normal MMOs are riddled with microtransactions. I just recently got told there was a $40 amount in Final Fantasy XIV. Like, what, Lamau? Yeah. Yeah, so, like, the Final Fantasy Mog Station, it's honestly worse than the cash shop for WoW. Like, it has way more stuff. It has way more transmogs. It's got emotes. It's got mounts. I don't know if it has more mounts. I think they have about the same amount of mounts. But there's no mount. Every mount on the WoW store is $25. The mounts in Final Fantasy store range. I think the cheapest is like $16. And the most expensive is like $43. What I'm thinking is Genshin is a testing sandbox for what Hoyo wants to do next. In this new event, there's a minigame that is kind of like Star Fox flying and shooting. Possibly. God, I'm glad you can't buy power in WoW unless you throw thousands of dollars on game tokens to get gold to purchase carries, PvP carries. Yeah, pretty soon. You own the real money store in WoW. At $60 character level boost and stuff. Disgusting. Yeah, but Final Fantasy has that too. I'm currently playing the worst MMO for in-game transactions. You didn't think Final Fantasy had level boosts? Final Fantasy has $15 level boost per class. And so if you wanted to, like, max out every job for a character, it would be 4 tanks, 4 healers. One of those healers will count as a ranged DPS also, because they level together. So there's 3 ranged DPS, but change it to 2. 3 physical ranged DPS, and I think 5 melee DPS. And then there's also all the crafting jobs, which I don't even know how many of those are. I don't know if you can level boost those. That would be $15 per. Now, you could just, like, only level 1, right? You could just be like, hey, I want to get in the game and play Samurai. Rough morning, kind of fucked up my left foot last night. Oh, no. I hope it feels better. If you only wanted to play Samurai, you would just boost Samurai. But, like, if you wanted to go straight to raiding, let's say you were like, I don't care about story, I don't care about leveling, I just want to do the raids with my friends. You would get in the game. You would buy the $15 character or class boost. So Samurai for $15, Samurai to level 90, or I guess it's 100 now. Then you would buy the ARR story skip for $8. Then the Heavensward story skip for $8. Then the Stormblood story skip for $8. Then the Shadowbringer story skip for $8. Then the Endwalker story skip for $8. And I don't know if there is a Dawn Trail story skip, but I'm pretty sure each of those is $8. Hi, Kayla. Yulin, can I put this turkey meal here? Sure. I had friends spend like $40 on boba for 14 codes the other day, Lamo. Microtransactions with extra steps? Yeah. Now, for someone that doesn't know a lot about MMOs, what's so special about those amounts that you pay $25 and upwards for them? Nothing. They just look cool. That's it. They look cool. If you're a mount collector, you want every mount. If you want that specific mount, you know, that's the reason you want it. Here's the thing, Yuki. Think of it from a game developer standpoint. You've got this game. People are playing it. It costs them $15 a month to play the game, right? However, you've got two mounts that you're comparing. This mount over here, players get for winning 100 battleground matches, 100 PvP matches. And this mount over here, players get on the game store for $25. Well, which do you, as a developer, want players to get? If they're only going to get one, which one do you want them to care more about? The one where you don't get $25, or the one where you do get $25? Well, what ends up happening is that they put all of their effort in the one where you pay $25. And so those end up being the better quality mounts in games like this. And then the free ones end up being mounts that are like recolors of existing in-game mounts that came out 3 years ago. And it's like, well, this fucking sucks. You'll know I'm gonna eat a steak today? Fucking hell yeah. I might eat tater tots. I haven't had tater tots in a while, so I bought some at the store. FF14 already ruined the role player aspect by making it so you don't need to level jobs to unlock other jobs to level. Casualification, pay to win rage emoji. I honestly fucking hated that, Frisu. If I wanted to play an assassin, I fucking hate having to play archer. That shit sucks to me. Aw, Frey. Yolan, can I put this turkey meal here? Yes. I twisted my ankle yesterday at the mall, ducking into Hot Topic with my son because people were being crazy in the mall. Oh. IRL story skipper for free. One of the mounts is faster. Its max speed won't be faster, but you don't have to do fates to unlock its like lowest speed, right?
Yeah, so it starts out with an extra boost, like of the Aether Current, basically, but it itself is not actually faster, it just starts off with a higher level of the speed.
Can I untwist it? Same way I feel about gachas, this character had 0 value to my account, but they look cool. Well, Kayla, it's untwisted already. Thankfully, it was just a twist and not a spring.
That's a technically wrong take, I would say.
For what?
Because if you own a certain character on a gacha, your account could be worth so much in terms of like how much you could actually sell it for.
Yeah, but most people aren't selling their gacha accounts, right?
Most people aren't selling, but in terms of like literal value that character could add to your account, could be a lot. You know?
Of course, the ones that cost money because you need to sustain your game and make profit. I twisted my ankle moving furniture around, trying to avoid my crazy babies running all over the place. How did both of you hurt your foot? Bit of swelling, but I'll live. Punt Foss. Fun fact, if you sprain your ankle, you're more likely to sprain it again. With each sprain, the risk is increased. Oh, God. Or drop an army of zombies. True. Just like you're likely to hurt the same toe over and over. Understandable. It was because my baby was being cranky and didn't want to go into the store that I twisted my ankle. Baby's trying to kill us. Untwist this. Account selling gets you hella banned. Yeah, but you just sold the account anyway, so, like, you're good, right? I'm only Freya. Have a speedy recovery. Speedy recovery.
For context, I don't care for account selling, but I'm more thinking of the account value as a literal statement, so I'm talking in literals.
Foot hurt been going around. I think specifically they're talking about like characters that don't add value, right? So like, let's say there's a 4-star that you're like, this character's hella cute, and everybody's going, this character sucks. They're talking about that situation.
Sorry, I didn't hear a single thing you said.
Oh,
What did you say?
okay. Also, no, Idetas have the 2 best teams in HSR. When you only need to run 2 teams max, I can auto-battle all the content and don't need more units. LO, I'm nabbing characters because they look cool. Contagious Ellie. Did I say hi, Ellie? I either said it 20 seconds ago, or I didn't all. Whatever, it's Ellie. Hi, Ellie. The guy was yelling and there was a couple girls screaming pretty close to us, and I was like, nope, we're hiding in case it escalates to America pew pew fight. Yay, I got one. It would have been criminal if you got none. I played a bunch of Unrailed yesterday. I got to Mars. I'd never been to Mars before. So that was fun.
Dude, are you Elon Musk?
I am not fucking Elon Cuck. Don't you dare call me that again.
I was like, man, I wonder how mad this is gonna make Elon if I call him this.
I'm gonna donate $45 million to Trump every month. I'm gonna get rid of electric cars. How do you feel about that, Elon? You're going to keep giving me $45 million and I'm gonna ban your electric vehicles. Elon, do you have a comment on that? Yeah, he's not serious. It's gonna be fine. Yeah. Trump's cool. He's really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna give him another $45 million. How do you just like... God. He just looks like such a fucking cuck. Aw, being cucked is based. I saw it on Fox News. For clarity's sake, if you're into cucking, hey, power to you. It's just most people are very much not into it, and it's become an insult. If you're into it, fucking hell yeah, go for it.
If you're into it, you should be ashamed of it.
We don't kink shame, no. We don't kink shame, no.
Well, what if your kink is kink shaming?
Then we kink shame. Fuck those people.
Poggers.
We do not tolerate the intolerant. Elon, what if one day your mom and dad confess that you were not their kid, but Elon Musk's kid? It's gonna change nothing for me. One, I'm immediately gonna be like, yeah, you're fucking lying. I literally look like a clone of my father. I don't believe you for a second. Two, I'm of the opinion that your parents are who raised you. So when somebody's like, hey, I'm turning 30 and I'm finding out I'm adopted, I want to go find and reconnect with my real parents. I'm the type that finds that a little insulting. I'd be like, I want to meet them. I want to meet the biological parents, but the real parents are the ones that raised me. I want to be very, very clear.
The biological parents. It's just like, I wouldn't care at that point. I don't want to go out of my way and meet fucking strangers. I don't give a shit.
I get. Well, so I wouldn't want to go meet them myself, but if they were like reaching out to me, I'd hear them out. So in my mom's case, she's an orphan.
I wish mine didn't.
My mom is an orphan. And her mom, did not reach out to her. Her mom died when she was like 60, and my mom would have been about 40. But her aunt, her mom's sister, kept trying to find her. And when she took a oh god. Holy cow. when she took the Ancestry.com test, it connected to her aunt. And her aunt reached out and was like, I really want to meet you. And at first she was like, I don't know. And her aunt was like, okay, let me at least just tell you what happened in your family. Your dad died when he was like 2 years after you were born to a heart attack. Your mom could not raise you. Your mom loved you very, very much. And she always felt guilty that she couldn't keep you and had to, like, essentially give you up for adoption. Your mom literally changed as a person when she lost you. And, like, I want to honor her by just, you know, knowing how you're doing now. And, like, I don't know, maybe bringing that to her grave or something. And my mom was like, oh, shit. Well, okay. So, like, they connected, and now they're great fucking friends. My mom and her aunt are, like, they're not besties, but they get along so well, and they visited each other. And it's been a very happy reunion overall. It is tragic about my mom's parents, the dad, and especially the mom. But that side of the family, she is reconnected with, and they all think she's great. Now, does she think, like, you know, this is my true family? No. God, no. It's just another family. Which I think is the right way to do it.
I think your family is who you decided to be.
Sure.
Hey, if I was raised by my mother my whole life, and then she all of a sudden turned out to be like a piece of shit, I wouldn't consider her family anymore. Your family is who you make your family. You know.
I think you can, but, like, at the same time, you know, your father is your father. There's the blood relation that is just that. It is what it is. You cannot like him, for sure, right? You can be like, my father sucks dick. My father sucks donkey balls. I guess you and I just have a different definition of family then.
Probably.
Because I don't think of family as like, this is the people I spend time with, this is the people I care about. Family is like the blood relations in my eyes. Being cucked is base. I saw it on Fox News. Confess that you're Elon Musk kid. He is more on Trump is oil, baby. It's also super easy to make fun of. Yeah, being cucked is only funny when you don't want it to happen. Is it true Elon Musk had a kid with his stepdaughter? No. That's Elon Musk's father. Elon Musk's father married his stepdaughter, and they have 1 or 2 kids together. What if Elon was boy preggers with you? Pyro, shutting the hell up. Real is the wrong word. I think the better word is biological. I have no idea what you said.
To be fair, Elon looks like he's fucking boyfriend. You see his stomach, dude?
Sometimes, yeah. Elon is a bitch. Yuki. Hi, Gale. Hello. Yeah, I'm glad I set that reminder now. This shit's satisfied. I think Foss is my family. And Ellie. You think Foss is your family? You need to pick better family. Kidnaps you, you're now my family. Even if they'll never be truly happy. Stop, Ellie. Error, nice. Hi, Gale. I do not like my blood relation to my family. Gave me ADHD. Hi, monkey monk. A Riddle Van Diesel family? Damn it, Riddle beat me to it. What in the world? Umbra is staring at you. Yeah, that's Logitech. They're here very often, Kayla. Farisu. This is my favorite kata zone. I didn't like it when I went through Cataclysm. I didn't think much of it now. But after making the walking video of it, I'm like, this is the coolest zone. I love this zone. Is it regular or Prime Umbra, though? I think Prime? I don't know. I don't remember. I missed the Fast and the Furious franchise before the 4th movie came out. Would have been the best trilogy. You've told me many a time Bashir is just too pog. I saw that Just H has a cuck room. Further cementing my justification of making fun of people that go there. Our Excalibur Umbra Prime helmet. Umbra is a Prime sort. Oh, I got a borrow ticket. You need any mods? I don't think so. I'll check the inventory and let you know. I don't think I do.
Oh fuck. Oh wait, I needed. Oh, there's something I need. I can't remember. Shit.
If you played CN Warframe, there's a special helmet you got. You're a founder. It looks pretty sick. Farisu, when you think of me, when you think of my personality, when you think of just like what role I should be in World of Warcraft, what role and class and specialization do you think I should play? Bit of a like personality quiz, like what do you think is appropriate for me? Demonology Warlock as a gnome. Okay, you're fucking banned.
Oh my fucking god.
What?
Apparently, oh my fucking god. Dude, the Cybertruck's coming to Fortnite.
No! Submissive priest Yelin. Props for saying demo lock for Isu. Demo lock? I'm not entirely against that. You know, I'm definitely I do like pet classes. I do like minion mancers. I like the idea of being, you know, ooh, I don't want to get my hands dirty and do it myself. Go do it for me. But gnome. Destruction is to alpha. Affliction is for submissives. Demo is for switches. I love Affliction Warlock, Holy Peak Fun Caster. You think of me as a switch? Femme Human Disc Priest. Really?
Okay, you wanna know what thing fucking pisses me off about FF that I just remembered? You know, talking about things that, like, other MMOs do better? I think WoW has this too, and I don't like it. Like, it does it way better. I don't fucking get why FF doesn't have it. It makes me so bad. Why the fuck can't we have speech bubbles for fucking players? Why the fuck is this not a thing?
WoW has it.
The NPCs. I know WoW has it. Yeah. It's just why the fuck? It's literally on the NPCs. They literally have speech bubbles. Why do we not get them? Why? It's so annoying.
Now, what class is best for a bottom? Asking for a friend. Yulin is the most bottom of the bottom, alongside Air. If you use a switch, I'm Jesus. What do you see me as, Yulin? Am I a Blood Death Knight? I'm personally in whatever else you... in personality and whatever else you said? No, because tanks are Chads and you're not a fucking Chad. You play a Blood Death Knight well. But personality-wise, God, no. Oh yeah, what is my WoW class? I play the Masochist tank spec, though. I hate that I'm saying this, because it feels fucking boring. But Farisu is such a fucking submissive goth bottom that, like, I want to say Affliction Warlock. But I'm like, is there anything more clever? Is there anything that would be a better answer? You'll ain't never switched up on anybody here, real one for real. I have switched up very, very rarely. I fucked it up each time, but I have tried to be spontaneous and, you know, do a gift for them, so to say. What would Cairo be? I could see Cairo as a rep paladin. I could see Cairo as... I don't know. I see Cairo as, like, super charismatic and just, like, likable by everyone. And so I'm like, rep paladin is fitting. Would it be, like, a tank, healer, or DPS? Maybe a holy paladin, maybe. The one that's like, oh god, heal me.
What's my WoW class?
Your WoW class? What's the fucking weirdest WoW class? Survival Hunter is pretty weird, and everybody's like, why is this even a fucking class? But I don't see you liking hunters. Oh, you're a balanced druid. You're 100% a balanced druid.
The fuck's a balanced druid?
So, druids are the nature class. They're the ones that, like, they take power from nature around them and the moon. Balanced druids, they are the caster DPS. So they take, like, the most from the moon, and they hit the enemy with, like, orbital strikes of moon lasers. And to get even stronger, they turn into what is called a moonkin, which is, it's half bear, half moose, half, eagle.
That'd be more intimidating if it didn't have the name of Moonkin.
Oh, and everybody calls them moon chicken or, like, boomkins.
Oh, see, I just think of a fucking
Or
munchkin.
Mookins, or the torn version.
Yep. They're not intimidating at all, because they took the worst parts of each of them. So it's like, you know, antlers like a moose, the beak and face of a bird, and then the body fat of the bear, and then they just stand upright like a fat dude.
Huh.
They're not flattering in any way. You're a balanced druid.
What's an old one druid?
A what?
I don't know, the new customization they added recently was nice for them.
I do agree. I do agree. Yeah, I have no idea what you said again, Foss. You're kind of quiet.
Riddle said I'm an old one druid. What is that?
That's not a WoW thing.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Also, Foss couldn't be a moonkin because most moonkins are potheads.
He's just that without the pot, though. Like, he's already there as a state of being. I'm gonna say balanced druid. I'm gonna say balanced druid. What would I be? Risu is self-affliction. Fuck it. What's my WoW class? Oh god. This is gonna take so long going through everybody. Icy Fire Mage. Well, he's got mage in the name, right? So I feel like it's obvious. They're gonna be an arms warrior. Because they're an Unga Bunga Juggernaut player and they just take big sick and hit enemy. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know. If you want to be a mage, a frost mage. No, he's a frost mage. If he's not mage, I think Icy Fire Mage likes the aesthetic of mage. I don't think he typically fits it always. Hi, Toll. I saw you and my friend Cairo in an instance yesterday morning. I was like, oh, fuck. Those two know each other? Oh, God. I feel like Frost Mage is the easy answer. I don't know if I could find something better. Risu is Self-Affliction. Elementalist WoW Classic Mage build from patch 1.06. Doo-doo. What would I be? I know you personality-wise, Q, but I haven't seen you play games, so I'm like, it'd be really hard for me to pin you to something. You've got a pink name, so maybe a Ret Paladin. Other than that, I don't know. What would I be, besides not a big fan of the government? You're banned, Ellie. And you know why. Lost one! There's a bot! What would Ellie be? I'm more of a rogue. I still can't believe you said I'm too unholy to wield the corrupted Ashbringer. Holy pal, you gotta get my devout cloth shoulders. I didn't say you're unholy for corrupted Ashbringer. You're unholy to wield the light. And you don't deserve the Ashbringer. Holy pal, you gotta get my devout cloth shoulders. Old one druid. Thank you, lost one. Oh. Half man, half bear, half pig. But what class would I be? Gale's a feral druid. 100%. Gale's a feral druid. That is the easiest one to think of right now. It's just Owlbear Foss with Moosehorn. Excuse me, Ewan. It's a Boomkin or Owlbear. Owlbear with Moosehorn. It used to be called Owlbear, but was changed. Oh, come on, Foss is flattering. Don't do him like that. Flattering? Disney's Foss is the Podhead that want to kill humans. Lamau Arcane Mage. Since both Fire Magic and Frost Magic use Arcane, no, it's gonna be Frost Mage with maybe like a Frostfire spec, but like personality-wise, Frost Mage. Pull a fast one, make Icy it into an Elemental Shaman. Wait, what about me? I can see Icy Fire blasting Big Blue B-Res and casting Ice Spell. Okay, now what kind of class would I be if it's not too annoying for you to do that? What would Yuki be?
Well, there's
Yuki's
Frostfire now for hero talents or whatever
yes.
the extra talents are.
But okay. I see him more as like a Frost Mage, because Fire Mage is like, okay, B5 head, fast-paced, load everything into a burst window, whereas Frost is like more methodical. And I see Icy Fire more playing Frost than Fire. Yuki's gonna be a healer. Maybe a Resto Druid? Maybe an Elemental Shaman? Yuki's a healer. I'm gonna say... an Elemental Shaman. Because that way they can make people wet, haha. You know, I can't believe you didn't see my personality as Ret Paladin or Frost Death Knight. Or Unholy Death Knight. Even Holy Paladin would have been okay. I do heal well. I wasn't heal sluts. Farisu, you can't wear plate, personality-wise. You're like a twig that would break yourself wearing more than 50 pounds of armor. Are you kidding me? You can't wear plate, you have to wear cloth. Speaking of banned, my class is just banned. Right, I play DH in Legion going forward. I played Sam, Red Mage, Sage, and FF14. You know, I can see the Demon Hunter Q, but I didn't want to say that just in case it came off as insulting. Yulin, what would my class be? Freya's going to be an enhancement shaman. Maybe a BM hunter, but I feel like that's too generic. I'm gonna say Freya's an enhancement shaman. The corrupted Ashbringer is used by...
Be a Guardian Druid?
Oh, that's fitting too. Guardian Druid is fitting. I don't know. Freya, what do you want more? Mama bear or wolves? Hope you're doing good, Toll. Wolves, you get enhancement, Shaman. The corrupted Ashbringer is used by 2 Death Knights in the lore, not Holy Knights of the Light. Farisu, you are confusing 2 different things. You, Farisu, are too unholy to use the light, okay? Shut up about the Ashbringer. That's it. You can't use the light. You can't be a paladin. You are too corrupt for the light, okay? Now, shelf that, put that aside. Should Farisu get the Ashbringer? No, you're trash. You don't deserve it. You're a Death Knight, you betrayed the Paladins. You don't deserve the Ashbringer. That is 2 separate issues. Why am I a Feral Druid, though? Yeah, what class would I be? You're a Feral Druid, Gale, because I think you like transformation classes and you enjoy being a fucking transformation class. And you're also, like, very isolationist. You're very, like, friends, what are those? You don't like to be around people, so you like to be separated often. Which I feel like is perfect for a Feral Druid who's just like, fuck friends, I'm just gonna go turn into a cat.
So now the real question is, Ewan, what do you think I would play in WoW?
What do I think you would play?
Yeah,
I could see it going so many ways.
I know.
I could see you playing a Balance Druid because you think it's genuinely funny.
What?
I could see you playing a Balance Druid because it's genuinely funny.
I don't like druid-like aesthetics, though, in most things. I don't
Go
know.
look up just Google Moonkin real quick. Based on what you play in Final Fantasy, a rogue. You play ninja, I could see you just transferring to rogue. What class would I be?
Dude, why the fuck does that thing look like, what's the rooster from the Looney Tunes?
Foghorn and Leghorn? I have never heard that comparison before, but I'm like, oh god, it's so true and that's fucking hilarious. Appet hit me with a class. What is Riddle? I could see Riddle as a rogue. I could also see Riddle as warrior. I'm gonna say, I could also see Riddle as a Death Knight. It's hard. I wish I knew more about, like, how Riddle played in games.
The joke about me asking Ewan what class he'd think I'd play is because I know he'd have no fucking clue, because he's given up on trying to guess what class I'll play in MMO.
I will try to, like, be like, Foss will play this in a game, and then he will just be like, no, I'm just gonna, like, personality shift and play this thing. And it's like, oh, okay, dude, whatever. Appet hit me with a class. Air's a Windwalker monk. Because he's got moves, because he knows how to dance, and he's toxic. Amelia. Went to bed for a short nap. 2 hours gone. Ah, so I'm dumb, that's fair. That's not what I said. At least you got your rest, huh? Healer is kind of accurate. My class would be Stormwind Banker NPC. Wolves. Wait, you're telling me if I climb on Farisu, I need to do my best to not crush her? Mm-hmm. You're trash. Angel. Transformation Shaman, so a furry then. There's no wait, Transformation Shaman? When did I say that? I played Beastmaster Hunter and Demolock more than Feral Druids? Oh yeah, no, we're not talking about what you played as. We're talking about personality-wise what I see you as. So, like, I can see you playing Beastmaster Hunter and Demolock, but, like, personality-wise, I see you as a Feral Druid. I also think you're good enough at games to play a Feral Druid. So, turn into a core, I'd be a wild card. This is what I be. Kayla, I see as an arms warrior. Kayla, I think, is fucking strong. And, a little weapons focused, so I'm just like, yeah, arms warrior, yep. Just remember, Yulin, no pants starting tomorrow. Oh shit, we get that tomorrow? Hell yeah. Dead Knight, Kayla. Ayo, Yulin with no pants? I was Black Mage in FF14, Demo Lock, Beastmaster Hunter, and WoW. I could see you playing Demo Lock then, but I immediately went to Feral Druid. What are we talking about? Classes? What I think everybody in chat would be as a class in World of Warcraft. You see me in Warframe, but not combat me elsewhere. I don't even remember what you played in Warframe. Astrologian here with Paladin Secondary. Media, you just have to be a druid. Like, you just have to. You're literally fairy by theme. You are obligated to play a druid. I don't know what type of druid, but like you just have to. I don't make the rules here. Media BLM only for me a bit. Nuh-uh. I do like me some BNS Warlock. CC held down teammate, gave buff. Shadow Wizard Money Gang, and we love casting spells. Media is cutie class. Well, I'm wide range weapons and frames user. Can I be one of them druids that rejects nature and enjoys their lighter a little too much? No. No, you can't. You kinda can, actually. Almost all the druid forms have a fire version. Resto for media, to be honest? Resto? I don't know. Alright, what do a humble Wisp-main truly playing WoW? What does my aura give off, Ewan? Do you still believe Affliction Lock? I still kinda think Affliction Lock, Barisu. Become his Resto Tree? I honestly see Balanced Druid for media, but specifically with the Glyph of Stars, so that instead of looking like a fucking moon chicken, they look like ethereal and like made of stars. It's okay, I understand. Have fun walking. It's good to see you, Toll. I love you. From my Volkir Prime with a high powerful auto and axes to Ivara's frame under the Cloak of Prowl with bows. Throwing blades and the Ratika Dark Dagger. I mean, okay. I see you as a weapons enthusiast, Kayla. Do you want to be a melee weapons enthusiast or a ranged weapons enthusiast? Because it's either an arms warrior or a marksman hunter. Osu history has been made once again. Oh, that's Toll. Hi, wife. Run, Toll. Bits is here. Run. I'm both. You can choose one for WoW. Kayla, I use my trusty Glaive Prime to hit everything. XD. What would Foss actually be? Like, I could see him playing a Balanced Druid to, like, just because Moonkins are so ridiculous. But what would Foss actually play?
I'd have to look at the classes.
I'm sorry, but I use everything? That's not an option, Kayla. We're talking, what would you be as a WoW class? Wait, can I be half Demon Hunter, half Dead Knight? No! You cannot do half classes? Oh my goodness. I can tango in close quarters as easy as I can put an arrow in your neck. Yeah, I get that, like, that's what you'd want roleplay-wise. That's what you want, enjoy. That's what you enjoy. But there's not a class that does that in World of Warcraft, Kayla. Calm down, solo MMO main. Okay. So I'm a wild card. I see why you taking shots at me. It's okay, just want to kick Illidan and say no, you was not prepared.
Ewan, what's the thing called again with like the stars? That like the joke about the like, what's your like star sign or something?
Horoscope?
The crystal girls meet. Yeah, that. Ewan, if you were in FF class, I think you'd be an astrologian. Or not.
Because I
feel
like
you're a
horoscopes?
horoscope girl. I feel like you're a horoscope girl.
Okay, first off, as a Gemini, I have the, like, boldness to not just sit there and take that. Okay, so your comment is just stupid.
As a Gemini, I think that's dumb.
Calm down, friendless MMO main. That's calling you out. Soloing is fun, though. Soloing is fun. Like, I remember a comic. Ewan ain't even a Gemini. I'm pretty sure I am.
First month?
May 27. Wait, really? Yeah, I think I was a Gemini. However, this can come to a twist to you, Ewan. I would not be Arms Master. I'd be a Paladin. There ain't no way you're a Paladin. Ain't no shot. Not by WoW terms of Paladins.
Yeah, you're a Gemini.
Yeah. That's kind of hot. I always wanted to plep an astrologian on our working table. What?
Yeah,
What are you even
like,
saying? Thanks, I see no prob. Was Gemini. Ewan got a new birthday. I mean, I say was because I like remember being told 20 years ago, you're a Gemini, being like, okay, sure.
Well, so the thing is, I'm pretty sure, like, at some point, I thought I remember hearing that they changed shit, like they moved it over because of stuff or something, like something constellation they boosted. I don't know. So I had to like recheck. I'm like, because I feel like I remember when that happened. Like I was always a Pisces, and then like after the change, I was an Aquarius. Or something. But like looking at it now, it still shows me as a Pisces, so I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that's not how WoW Paladins work, Kayla. Your love for weapons is outweighed by one thing, and that's your ethics and vows. Paladins in WoW are not based on vows. They are based on their worship to the light. So, it is literally worshipping just the beings of light. There is no vow. There is no, like, code of ethics. Paladins are some of the most monstrous people in, World of Warcraft. There's a guy named Arthas. He was a great paladin. And he was like, you know what we gotta do? We gotta kill this entire city of innocent people before they turn into zombies. And he walks up to a citizen, the citizen's like, Prince Arthas, help us! And he's like, oh, you know I will. And he fucking caved that dude's skull in. And he goes, I'll help you by giving you a swift death before you turn into a zombie. And then he killed the entire city. Oh yeah, I played that mission in Warcraft 3. The reason I always remembered I was a Gemini was because I remember being told, I was Gemini, and then I saw the horoscope song by Weird Al Yankovic. And he goes over, you know, the 10 different signs, or the 12 different signs. And mine was Gemini. Your birthday party will be ruined once again by your explosive flatulence. Your love life will run into trouble when your fiancé hurls a javelin through your chest. That was mine in that song. It's really funny. It's one of the reasons why I played Demolock BM Hunter IC, just to have a buddy with me. Oh no. Michaela. Oh yeah, May 21 to June 21, I'll be damned. I be a Taurus. There's a GG joke I want to make. I'm a Taurus. Always Sagittarius. Oh yeah, I played that mission in Warcraft 3. Look, I never said I would not slice the city apart. Arthas is a giant monster. The thing about the light in WoW is, as long as you believe you're doing the right thing, the light will stay with you. Yes. You know who else is a Gemini? Kanye West. Yo, let's go! I'm a Kanye fan now, because he's got the same horoscope as me.
Oh shit. Ewan, what do you think I'd be as an FF class?
A Pictomancer.
Yeah, I felt like that was coming.
You're a dumb glue eater. Although in this case it's a
What
dumb
the
paint
fuck?
eater. Have you seen what Proxy did when he's playing Pictomancer?
No.
So on his VTube model, he has like paint splotches all over his mouth because he eats paint. And so when he's playing Pictomancer, his model just has paint all over its lips.
That's accurate.
It's so good. Holy shit, cancelled. I saved you the color red. No, okay, what class would you be in Final Fantasy personality-wise? What is the most, like, obnoxious, obtuse, contrarian, and, like, arrogant class there is?
White mage.
What? No, not at all.
Maybe the people that teach the white mage magic in the forest.
No! What? God, you always latch on to the smallest thing in a story and be like, I hate these people for this reason. It's like, okay. That wasn't the point of the lesson, but okay. No, in reality, I don't see you as a Pictomancer. Maybe a black mage? Maybe a machinist. But not, no.
If I went on walks more like I used to, I could see a white mage. So I used to go on walks almost every day out into the woods.
I can see your interests aligning with White Mage. But I think of White Mage as like a very like backline, not like, I don't know. I don't see White Mages as charismatic or eccentric as you.
I'm charismatic and eccentric? That's news to me.
I would say so. You're definitely eccentric.
That I can kind of do sometimes. Well, this is just with people I know, though. I can't talk to people I don't know.
I see you as very... So, the reason I said Black Mage, maybe, is because I see you as very smart and intelligent. I just see you as also fucking weird, so you're like that mad scientist weird. That, like, I never got along with people, so I made a robot to, you know, play chess with me. But he's always 85% as good as me, so that I usually win. But sometimes he pulls a ringer out and I lose, just to keep me on my toes. And people are like, uh-huh. Wow, that's...
I'm a blue mage.
Have you ever thought about curing cancer? Curing cancer? Cancer's amazing. We need more people to die in this world. Okay. Eat the paint. You raise the dead or use dark arts, you will die by this heavy mace into your lungs. Spoken like a true white mage, I agree, Foss. I've seen some air balls in my time, but holy... Am I a Pictomancer? No, Pictomancers aren't healers. You're too nurturing, Yuki. You have to be a healer. You are locked into healer. Give him a gun, let him do crime. Trust me, you and I will make the mace fucked up. So if it fails to kill you via impact, It will kill you. I just don't see you as a
know
paladin,
what?
Caleb.
I could see myself as a sage. That's like healing with aggression.
I don't see you as a healer.
Really?
I don't. You hate people too much to be a healer.
My hatred comes from my compassion in a way, right? That's one of the reasons I hate humanity on, like, yeah. So one of the reasons I hate humanity most of all is my own statements, because part of me wants to get rid of humanity because I'm like, I'm just tired of them fucking hurting people and fucking causing all this grief and destruction and depression and sorrow and stuff. So what's my solution? Oh yeah, let's get angry about it and get rid of humanity, which is literally a contradictory statement, and I'm aware that it's contradictory, which is why like I would choose to not do anything in the end, because it's more like a given up hope of helping humanity, so that's why I hate them sort of thing. Less of a I want them to burn just to burn, more so like it's hopeless and everyone's sad and it's just how humanity is and I'm giving up hope on it.
Icy Fire just said the greatest thing ever.
Much, I think.
Cancer? Yeah, I'm working on stage 5 right now. You don't think that's funny?
Oh, sorry. It just I was reading something as you said that, and then I heard it, and then I just processed it as you were like, you don't think that was funny? And then I was like, and then I processed in my head of what you just said. Like, yeah, that's kind of funny.
Okay. Go do a crime. I'm very machinist coded in Dark Knight Field. Ellie, I 100% see as machinist. Ellie is 100% machinist, and like they're always gonna be showing up with like, dude, look at this new thing I just made. And you're like, wow, that's cool. What does it do? It does this extremely niche thing. Great. And you made it all by yourself? Well, I had to buy the parts for it. But yeah. How much did the parts cost, Ellie? Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, I can see Ellie as machinist. That just sounds like the Spider-Man villain who could cure cancer but wanted to turn people into dinosaurs instead. Yes, I know I made the joke already. Yuki just called you a bottom, point left, I know already. I'm sure we all do. Sharpen the mace's fringes, then drive a few pits into the blades on it. Let that steel rust in the pits, then clean off most of the rust, not in the said pits. So if you survive the mace impact, the rest will linger. I don't know if that's how it works, but okay. But I've heard a lot of people called me nurturing. I don't even know why. I could see it. Compassion, Foss? Ha. To be honest. I just see Foss as a mad scientist, not as a healer. Which is why I see him as, like, just a hard-coded mage class that's, like literally the arcane mage, or the black mage.
That's part of the reason I say white mage, because, like, their whole thing is just, like, black mage, but with a little extra healing in some facet. Because, like, they're fucking... They're the nuclear class of the mages in terms of their own damage, right? In terms of the healers, I should say.
I mean, I think they started as that, but now they've, like, moved away from that into, like, hippy-dippy, like, one with nature.
I mean, I don't know. They're also loners, too, if you really think about it, which is kind of fitting.
Eh.
Locking themselves away in the forest.
I feel like their lore just doesn't fit their aesthetic at all.
I feel like they don't know what they want to do with white mages.
Yeah, I feel like you're going off their lore, and I'm going off their aesthetic, which is, you know, basic bitch healer in the white robe that's, like, the most common healer.
Well, no, conjurer is the most common.
Hmm.
If we're talking about, like, well, I guess I'm talking about in-world again, technically speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, there's rarely any actual white mages.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole thing with the lore, but then again, like, yeah, once again, we're talking about different things here.
All it'll take is one wipe for Foss to be like, you know, the tank doesn't need healing anymore. For a reminder, rust is bad for you. It causes things like lockjaw. This motherfucker doesn't listen. Listen to what, Kyra? What am I healing? Lost one's a paladin. How much did it cost? Yes. I do like doodads and gadgets. Foss would do well as a healer. they would probably want to participate in the game called How Long Can the Tank Go? I'm very like a paladin. I fall under the sign of Leo. Don't black mages have to stand still too? Boss is trying too hard to paint himself like the good guy.
You know, that's a... Ellie brings up a good point. I wouldn't be able to stay still long enough to get black mage.
Can I still eat paint when I'm a healer? Oh, also a kind of healer. Paint eater healer? I can see Elemental Shaman for WoW. For Final Fantasy, Yuki. I don't really like any of the Final Fantasy healers, like, and how they fit into personalities. Maybe Scholar? What FF class would I be? I don't know, Dragoon?
Gale's a black mage. Gale's a black mage.
But I'm the good guy, trust me. That's crazy that, like, Gale is like a mage player, because I always think of him as, like, a Juggernaut solo player. I want to be a blue mage? Boss, you are a good guy? Put myself in line of harm to keep others safe, even if it's assured death. So when I first started playing Final Fantasy, I looked up the classes and I was like, what is most like a druid? That's what I want to play. And I saw Blue Mage. They take abilities from Beast, and I was like, that's it. That's what we're playing. And I get on, and I'm like, how do I become a Blue Mage? To my friend, they're like, you cannot be a Blue Mage. And I was like, what the fuck? And they're like, that's the one class you cannot be. I was like, god damn it. You say I'm anything other than Black Mage. I'm actually German suplex you during a zombie apocalypse specifically. You Pod Mage or something? Gale is always the cute caster. Gale the cute Lala Black Mage. Unwood not cute. The problem is I think of Gale as the bear druid in Lost Epoch, so that's why I think of him as like a Juggernaut player. I'm struggling to think of them as a caster. You want to be limited?
I feel like with Gale's personality, I can easily see him as a black mage. Which is funny, because that's actually just the class he plays.
I promise tomorrow I'll not pass out and try to do walkies. Media. I feel like I've told you this before. You never need to, like, tell me or warn me or, like, promise me you'll be there. It is just an open door for you. Whatever is most convenient and best for you, that's when you show up. What I want? I know. But I also know you're really busy. You see me as Zerker as I rush to take out the threat, but you may not notice. I make a very good point to ensure my defenses are the best they can be at all times.
So, you know, from the more and more I hear Kayla, like, talk about their stuff, the more and more I'm like, you would be a Scholar Arcanist, because it sounds like you're just doing the daydream thing where you're describing what you would do. Right? Like, in my head, so I'm like,
I can see your logic. Weird. I disagree with it. Because just knowing Kayla, I'm like, I see Kayla as a very, like, what's the word? A person of conviction. A person who's, like, very much to their oaths, very much to their word. They will very much put themselves in harm's way for what they believe in. But I feel like they're looking at it as, like, paladins are the only ones that can do that. And it's like, no. You could have, like, literally any class do that. You just want it to be your source of power, and I just don't see that. I see Kayla's very, like, militaristic, but they have a strong interest in military things. And so I apply that to, like, a weapons specialist. So in WoW, I was saying an arms warrior or a marksman hunter. I think I'm starting to see them more as a marksman hunter. But, like, they're like, nope, paladin. I'm like, I just disagree.
I also think how someone what someone thinks they'll be and versus what they actually are. In a lot of aspects, is like what you think you'll do. It's like the situation of what you think you would do versus what you would actually do.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, the reason I'm saying shit like white mage is because that's not what I think I would actually do. Or, sorry, that's not what I think I would do from how I think of myself. That's what I think I would actually end up doing, right? But what I think I would probably do if we go with how like other people probably see me, I'd probably be like a fucking blue mage or some shit, right? Like I could see that.
I keep saying the mad scientist thing for you, so like a black mage, because there's a character in Tales of Vesperia that was just, they said a lot of the things that you personally say. So this character, she basically hated humanity. She became very disinterested with society and just was like, I like magic because magic won't betray their friends. Magic will be cool, it's consistent, and it makes sense. And everything about humanity and people fucking sucks. So I'm just gonna live by myself, learn magic, focus on magic, be super interested in magic. And when you find this character, you're like, yo, we need your help finding this magic. And she's just like, ugh, so you can kill somebody? Screw you, get out of here. And we're like, well, okay. We need help finding this guy that stole the magic from us, and we were using the magic to power a water fountain, and they're using it for human trafficking and finding other magic to then increase their army for more human trafficking. And she was like, alright, you're pretty fucked up for that water fountain thing, but I don't like the fact that this guy's using magic to find and corrupt more magic, so let's go get him. And that's how you get her to join the party.
You know, bringing up the like living off their own because of humanity shit, like I can totally see myself doing that. If I would actually be a black mage though, I don't maybe like actually I feel like, you know, you said that and I thought of like I think even more so I'd potentially be some sort of healer because I'd probably just be with a bunch of animals in the woods or something because I love animals, so I'd want to heal them if they got hurt.
It's hard for me to think of healers that don't interact with other people, and I don't see you as someone who typically always wants to do that. Lore-wise, yes. Again, you're looking at lore, and I'm looking at, like, how do they interact with others a bit more, I think.
I can see healers not interacting. Like, the old, like a similar... What I think of as in that regard is I can think of, like a fucking old, grizzled healer that's just given up hope. Like, I heal, and I heal, and I heal again, and then never does anything. It just never stops. You know, someone like that, right?
I think of it and it's like,
just given up because
would a solo player ever play a healer? No, because typically that's fucking like, that typically sucks at any game, right?
You say that, but I did that in Terra.
You're so weird. I play more summoner pet characters, though. I do sometimes lean towards shapeshift captors. Also, why am I at the Palliulin? I see you as a little obtuse, Lost One. I see you, like, being a little contrarian and a little, like... You say one thing and you are committed to it. I see you as a good person. I see you very much, focusing on things like justice. But, like... I can see you being, like, somebody being, like... How do I word this? Because of... So sorry. Because of your interactions with Ciseldin, I see both of you as being the type that has to get the lost word, and I'm like, that's a fucking paladin trait right there. What I want. Sorry, Eulin, I tired from workout this morning. Please don't add more band to my tab. The cute Eulin. Wonkies with the cute Eulin make me happy. I know, but you're busy. For all my all-out assault army, I like proper armor so I survive. Ah, Sugoi emote. Double down, media. If you're not here tomorrow, You don't love healing anymore. He'll actually cry. None of this is true. This is just me treating this like Reddit and writing my headcanon for all to shut the fuck up, Icy Fire. Oh, did we meet in Sugoi? I used to mod for around 3 years ago. No, I usually lurk in a chat. Icy, they're not here tomorrow. You're allowed to heavenly them. At least with me being a healer, I'll be useful. You're such a Debbie Downer, Yuki. You're always useful and nice. And even if you're not useful, that doesn't mean like, oh, we only want you here because you're useful. People just like having you around. Deal, that's fucked up, Deal. She's just so cute it kills me. Sounds just like me. Screw humanity. A healer that will never truly be happy. There it is. I did that in FF14 solo healer. I solo play and heal often. It's horrible. Wait, what fucking zone is this? Am I dumb? This is Deepholm. This is from Cataclysm.
Deep hole.
Olm. H-O-L-M.
Deep hole.
Oh yeah, okay. You wouldn't know this isn't on a console. Cairo knows WoW. That's what I thought. Thanks, Foss, for this laugh. You mean home? H-O-L-M. Home. I will let Farisu use my Ashbringer. The sores. Don't let her touch the Ashbringer. She's a dirty Death Knight. Their kind doesn't deserve it. No home. That's not what it is, Kayla. It's not Deepholm. Is that what you call it?
I've been standing here this whole time planning on going into dungeons and leveling White Mage while I was talking to you, and I haven't done a single. I've literally just been running around with the R-key hit so that I just auto run, and I've just been running this whole time. Just
Incredible. I'm glad I'm a pally so I get to hang out with Tyrion. Retail doesn't exist, by the way. I will never let Farisu touch the Ashbringer. I know why Farisu keeps making Death Knights. It's so the guards will spit on her again. Oh my goodness. What did I miss? I was watching Destiny's son shoot him with an airsoft gun, and he got permabanned for it. Because people at Twitch hate Destiny so much, they will take it out on his son for using an airsoft gun. Because Twitch is so fucking hypocritical.
Oh, but yeah, I don't know if I actually finished it earlier, but yeah, my hatred for humanity comes from a kind of giving.
I have no idea what you're saying.
My hatred for humanity comes from giving up on humanity in a way of like, I don't know, and the contradictory, like, hypocriticalness of my, like, emotional decision of like, yeah, let's just get rid of humanity, literally just adds to, like, proves my point to myself, because I am a human, and that's just how it happens. It's like, I am justified from my own feelings about that, and like, there's literally nothing to do about it, so it's like, I would say it comes from caring too much, you know? In a way.
I can see that.
I don't care much about other people to my own detriment.
I already have every other Ashbringer, just not the corrupted one that can be used by Death Knights. Oh, what did I miss? I was watching. What? You don't even play WoW, Lost_1. What is this? Why is Druid's tree form an actual tree now? Where is the tiny twig form? They changed that. When did they change that? I want to say in Legion, but I'm not entirely sure. Not Debbie Downer, only low self-esteem. That's the same thing, Yuki! Lies, you're a salad grill. I do not want to be spit upon by the guards from the Normie faction. Lost one, there's another one! It's fast. Are airsoft guns allowed by TOS? I don't know, actually. Either way,
If they look too real, it might not be.
so it had the purple cover, or the orange, like, cap. It was very clearly not a real gun. Either way, to go straight to a permaban is silly.
Oh. Yeah.
Sure you don't? They have Treeform and the Incarn version. Going into DF, they got the crazy Incarn appearance for PvE. Freeze to remove it. We don't have a Tree of Life, just the twig. Think as long as they have the orange tip, they are allowed to, not sure though. Is Destiny banned? Destiny is banned. He's been banned for years. He also just recently got banned off Kick. I don't know where the fuck he's streaming now. Destiny has a son, and he was banned on Twitch. Because he took out an airsoft gun, and he said, Destiny's days are numbered. And he left his room, and he shot his dad in the back, and his dad went, oh, son of a bitch! And, like, that was it. That was the whole clip.
That's pretty funny.
These bots are so active now. Everstream has one of them every couple hours. They come in waves, right? There'll be like a bot wave where you see like 3 to 5 a stream, and then they'll kind of taper off and you won't see any for a while. And then they'll come back in a huge wave. Destiny got permed like 2 years ago. I know who Destiny is. Okay, yeah, you're not allowed to collaborate with banned people. But okay. That's fine if you, if he didn't though. Like, you hear his dad off screen, but like, that's not really a collaboration. They live in the same house. And like,
I feel like if they're stretching the rules, that would still count. Like, just even in terms of like hearing the banned person on stream.
I understand if it was like, hey, we're doing a podcast with some random person and it's Destiny behind a screen that you can't see him, and you can tell it's Destiny and he's there for like a 2-hour podcast. That's like, okay, buddies, that's fucking Destiny, fuck you. But like, shooting him in the background with an airsoft, that feels a little extreme for the reason of, you know, calling this a collab or having, you know, somebody banned on your stream. That's also not the reason they banned him. The reason given was, you know, violence and whatnot. And again, perma. I was about to say that's what you told me. That's not the same, Elon Pout. Force mobile verification. I know, Bits, I know. But you said they can't be on screen at all? And they weren't.
I wouldn't force verification, mobile verification, unless it was like after X amount of time. Because there are some people who just don't have phones. Like, I have a few people in my chat who don't
Yeah,
have phones.
I'm never going to
But
do
I
it.
have it set up.
Bits.
I have it set up so that if you, I have it set up so that if you have, it depends on your account age.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I almost never get bots in my chat, and my thing's just set so like, if your account isn't older than like a month or 2 weeks, then you have to have some sort of verification like that. Otherwise, yeah.
I know, Cairo. I don't want to turn him up because it's fucking Foss, and he's a screechy, like, banshee half the time. But he's leaning away from his mic right now. So, like, he's quiet now.
I'm next to my mouth. I'm next to my mic.
You have not been that clear. You've been Professor Mumbles the past 30 minutes.
Hold up. Let me fucking...
But the content was about Destiny? I feel like that's a stretch, Kisu. Sometimes just a brief glance or sound can be enough to count. I mean, so yes. It honestly, he shouldn't have done it because, like, it involves Destiny at all. And clearly, Twitch hates Destiny. So, like, don't even push the line. I just think Twitch is wrong. Charlie, either his voice on stream or the fact his stream name was Destiny Execution or something. Better. I also turned you up to 130. Which I feel like I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot for later, but...
Well, I don't know. I don't know why I fucking sound so quiet. So like, I don't know. I just changed my device instead of going through NVIDIA Broadcast to going through. I'm using the inbuilt noise suppression of VRChat now, and then I just have it be my mic. So I don't know if that would help. But
Definitely a temp ban would have been warranted though. Dude, Foss needs to turn up. 7 to 90 for Nathan would have been fine. Up his volume in the menu or something. GM at 150. I had him at 100, but Cairo, it's Foss.
here, hold on. I'm gonna change myself back to.
Is the music loud to anyone? There are definitely times where this zone is loud as fuck.
Okay, how is it?
Yeah, it's loud. Also, yeah, music loud. I'll turn it down a bit.
Am I?
Foss, it may be possible that you need to update some drivers.
Maybe? Because I have myself at max volume on, like, all of my things. I don't know why I'm so fucking quiet in here. Because I'm not this quiet in anything else. It's just VR chat.
I don't know, dude. This boy streams. He should be able to fix his own audio. Do you have any idea how, like, fucking impossible it is to fix your audio while live? This is why everybody says watch your own VODs, which admittedly I'm super lazy with. Because, like, the first fucking 50... Oh, you're talking about Foss. The first 50 streams, I had the volume what sounded perfect to me. And then somebody was like, wait, do I hear music? And I was like, yeah, there's always been music. And they were like, there's music on this stream? And I was like, you guys have never heard this? And like 5 people just went, no! And so now I always have the music fucking loud to me. And you guys are usually like, right there, that's perfect, right there. And I'm like, okay. And so there's times when it's loud for me, and then like Zuvi will come and be like, hey, music's loud. And I'm like, shit, okay, I thought this was good.
Yeah,
My ears cute.
I already have my mic audio at max. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I could
it
turn
shouldn't
up
have to be like that.
I could turn up my fucking, like, actual, what's it called? Noise mixer. But then I'd be way too loud and everything else. It's just VR chat for some reason. Nothing else I'm this quiet in.
Twitch is just
What
looking
is your
for reason for
standard
permaban.
system that you use for sound?
I don't really want to do
just,
too much troubleshooting right now.
Like your input for sound.
I have a Scarlett whatever something. I have like a proper, like, I don't know what to.
So I don't know if it's loud. Have him edit his volume in his quick menu. Is it max already? Those are 5 deaf persons? No, I think it's just, it's quieter for me than it is for, or no, it's louder for me than it is for you guys. Fires cans of veggie beef soup at Ewan. Do you guys use voice meter? I don't. Okay, you need a stronger preamp, Foss. XLR inputs for those audio interfaces are very powerful. Did we go over the holidays today? I don't think we did. I haven't gone over fucking any notes today. Holidays. Hammock Day. Starting off strong. Lion's Share. I have no idea what that is. BLT Sandwich Day. Mango Day. Panouche Fudge. Rat Catcher. Pie Approximation Day. Spoonerism. And Summer Leisure. No, like Lion's Share. Nothing to do with the fish, I think. Like, I think it's like saying you take a big share? Which is like, what? Huh. Hires can of veggie beef at Ewan. So a key-obsessed girl and a dandy mon walk into a bar. Nope, nopers. Snooze time, share lionfish, gooner, what? Hammock Day is cool. BLT Sandwich is cool. Mango Day is cool. Anything that's food is I'm gonna think is cool. Penuche Fudge Day is cool. I have no idea what Ratcatcher Day is for. Spoonerism. I mean, if it's my kind of spooner, hell yeah. Gooning? I didn't say anything about gooning. You two are freaks. I have good news. I have great news for everybody. I'm no longer old. So old is no longer defined by 30, as we saw in an episode of Friends 20 years ago. Old is defined by which advertising bracket you are in for YouTube. So I'm not old until I'm 34 to 45 years old. That's my next YouTube advertising bracket. And so I'm good until then. And then after that, it's like 45 to 55, and at that point, they no longer care about my age bracket or something. No, I think there's one more after that, I forget.
You're smelly.
In other news, I'm not smelly. Fuck you. In other news,
Fuck you.
pogos are banned in the Philippines. Just pogos are banned. Spoon with filling, huh? I'm just keeping up with chat. Especially just gooning on stream. Don't fucking quote Thor to excuse your ancient ass. You're not good. 28, you run into a fucking wall. Nope. 34 is old. I saw it on Thor's clips. The dude's super smart. Still old to me. Why banned? Why banned? Oh, I don't know. They just hate all pogo sticks. Just, I don't know. Pogo sticks are lame. Okay. Pogo sticks are not banned in the Philippines. Pogos stands for Philippines Online Gambling Services. I don't know where the second O comes from, but that's what it stands for. Should be like Pogs. But online gambling services have been banned in the Philippines. That's what they are banning. But if you look at all of the news articles about it, it just says Philippines bans pogos. Ray, would it be unethical to burrito my child so he stops trying to help with diaper changes? Apparently the phrase lion share comes from Aesop's fable The Lion Share, which is supposedly celebrated today alongside the moral of the story. Poor Ogopogo monster. The Olympics is in 4 days. That's in Paris. I saw they don't want their people having fun. I saw a map of the area the Olympics are gonna be in, and every single road is closed off. Like, you just cannot drive anywhere in this area right now. And so if you live in this area, hopefully you're able to get around. I saw somebody fucking complaining about it, but, I mean, the Olympics, kind of to be expected. Just Stop Oil co-founder jailed for 5 years. Apparently, they were in a protest that affected 500,000 vehicles. I don't know what that means, whether they, like, stop traffic or, like, damage 500,000 vehicles, but the Just Stop Oil co-founder has been, jailed for 5 years. Hi. Pogo sticks. Looks like upside-down crosses, therefore it's banned because the Philippines has a de facto Christian-centric government. That is not why, Pixel. Hi, Etwal. Will people swim in the shit water in Paris? It's been cleaned, Riddle. They have spent the last 2 years, like, investing a shit ton of money in cleaning the river. It's actually super clean right now. And a few days ago, the Prime Minister of Paris went swimming in it as a show of, like, guys, it's clean, I promise. But no.
The president didn't yet.
Wait, he didn't? I thought I saw a picture of him in it.
No, he didn't. The prime. Well, I don't think the president himself did.
Oh,
the prime
okay,
minister did. Yes.
Okay.
The president said that he was going to do it, and we still haven't seen him in the water. Oh.
Did the Prime Minister drink it? I still wouldn't drink it. But it's clean enough to swim in.
The only issue I have with this is that they cleaned it, yes, but how much did they fuck up the bio thingy before that area? Because usually when you clean something a lot in a river, it means that you probably put a lot of things in it. And that changed a lot of things around.
They put a massive filtration facility upriver.
Yeah.
And so... Cairo, what is wrong with you? Who just fucking says that about hearing a voice? Oh, Shocky voice, it's so sweet. I hope you're not going around drinking random river water, Riddle. And maybe 1 out of 5 roofs near London Games has a fucking sniper on the roofs. But then you swim in the water... But when you swim, you get water in your biddies. Am I? Oh, is it Shocky? It is. I will aggressively meow at Yulin. Yeah, I'll thank you for it. The last time someone did this was in India, and they was in ICU after doing so. I call any unidentifiable sound my schizo demons. Good lord. If I know something about water treatment, is that all bed-laying river animals and microorganisms, including river algae, are fucking dead as fuck. Yeah. So I watched a B1M video on it. Now, they're kind of biased, right? They're gonna be like, city planning? Logistics? This stuff is cool and only good. So, you know, I saw a very, very positive outlook video on cleaning the river. Are you schizophrenic? I think we all know what the big news from yesterday was. Joe Biden has dropped out of the presidential race. He has endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris. The memes. Holy shit, the memes. There's so many memes. Do I feel like it some days? Everybody's commenting that he dropped out on Ice Cream Day, and there's already like 7 different compilations of Biden eating ice cream. Yeah, there it is, Pixel. Joe Biden dropped the presidency for ice cream. The political memes have been good this election. Boss sent me a bunch of them. One of them was trending on Twitter. Biden is out. Also trending on Twitter. Sephiroth. I saw a bunch of people that were like, make sure to archive all the Biden VODs and pre-order any leftover merch for the Joe Biden graduation. Because the resignation letter looked like a fucking VTuber graduation.
Dude, the VTuber ones are so good. The VShojo things are so funny.
I know. If you hear a familiar voice in VShojo, please respect their privacy. The political memes have been good this election. 2016, 2020 sucked. I'm still going to vote for whoever the Dem is. I mean, I don't like Kamala Harris. I really didn't like Biden, but, like, I don't like either of those two. However, just knowing what Project 2025 is just enough for me to be like, yep, whoever is against this dude. Which is fucking awful, but that's the state I'm in. I think it helps that both the candidates are senile elderly men. Well, hello, I'm Joe Biden's husband. It made the international news. The Indian government minister something claimed it was safe to drink the water of the holy river, so he took a glass jar, dipped it in the river, pulled out a murky ass water you never want to drink, and drank the whole damn thing. I think I remember seeing that, Kayla. I think I remember him being like, hey, it's clean, it's a holy sacred river, glug glug glug, and got sick for a long time. First black woman president. So I really shouldn't be speaking on this. I don't think she identifies as black. I think she identifies as Indian? I'm not entirely sure there. Land of the free limo. I wonder how mad he was when he found out he was dropping out. 5 hours later. Are you saying I wonder how mad Trump was when he found out Biden was dropping out? Or are you wondering how mad Joe Biden was when he found out Joe Biden was dropping out? Because, yeah, that was another meme was, he's going to be upset in 5 hours when he learns he dropped out of the race.
Both of them are probably upset in some degree, because now Trump can't... Now Trump's the old man of the group.
Well, suddenly, old age isn't a factor in running for president for half of the people in this country,
There was a thing that was like such a point, and now it's gonna be curious to see if it just disappears. He's like, oh shit, our opponent isn't an old senile man anymore.
Some guy said their dad was going to vote for Trump, but now they're gonna vote for Kamala because she's hot. And like, bro, come on. But at the same time, like, you know what? If that's what it takes to not vote for Trump, okay. I saw one story that was on That Happened, where this woman was like, I told my 11-year-old daughter that Joe Biden had jumped out of the political race, and she started crying. But then who will be in the presidential election against Trump? And when I told her Kamala Harris, she said, fuck yeah! And it's like, yeah, that's... Did not come from an 11-year-old, you stupid fucking... This is 100% of, like, That Happened story. Holy shit.
It totally happened. And the neighbors started clapping also.
And the neighbors started clapping. A safe word for use for someone you're not sure of would be POC, since that's a lot broader. Project 2025 or Project 47 of Trump's is bad fuck news. I'm bailing on when we find out. Someone gonna do it? Pyro sweetheart, hi hi. Honestly, I don't care the reason. It's a vote against Trump. Yeah. That for sure happened. The neighbors started clapping, but not with their hands. What, Ellie? My favorite meme of all of this was somebody posted a picture of a sunset with Joe Biden's face over it, and it said, I'm gonna put Korea and Japan back together. See you, malarkey. And it's like, what? Well, fucking what?
So good.
LOL, Ellie, with their cheeks. See you, malarkey is like, what the fuck does this even mean? The memes have been so good. Imperial Japan is so back, boys. This is completely unrelated. But the last time I was at a hotel, I asked for the porn channel to be disabled. And, they apologized to me and said they only have regular porn. I said I wanted the porn channel to be disabled, and they apologized. They only have regular porn.
Yeah, whose porn channel?
At a hotel.
Oh!
So I was staying at a hotel.
A big
I missed the start of it. And that's why I was like, I heard the second half, but I missed the start of it, so I didn't understand the context. So it's just kind of like, I was like, what? I like how you said it again, knowing I probably didn't hear it. But it wasn't the second half I missed, it was the first half.
It's from the fucking dad joke subreddit. This time I was at a hotel, I asked for the porn channel to be disabled. It's just like, god damn it, that's so stupid. Israel's on a jet fighter strike on Yemen? Oh god. My mom is here now, I'm on speakers, please don't moan. Stop. My favorite meme was Biden saying, if you don't vote for him, you're not black. That was, yeah. Okay, Elon, that's enough Twitter for today. ... Huh? Not like this, huh? You would know. I will hit you, you stupid. Boss, why are you letting him do this? I'm awake now. Huh, Elon? Time to add it to the boss wasn't paying attention counter. God fucking damn it, Jesus, Ramon. I don't get it.
Dude,
So-
how high would you think that counter would be between the two of us?
Yeah, that's I do that a lot. Foss does that a lot. When I get really comfortable with somebody, I start doing the thing where, like, I just zone out when they're talking to me, and I start catching myself doing it. I'm like, I'm sorry. I was reading this. I was listening to the tone of your voice. I didn't fucking catch anything you just said. And they're like, oh.
Dude, you gotta listen to fucking Ewan, because sometimes you'll ask Ewan a very simple question, and he'll fucking go on a paragraph statement, which is a great thing to be able to talk about something for so long for stuff like this. But man, when I'm just in a voice chat with him, just the two of us, and I'm just like, hi, hey Ewan, what's your opinion on this? And he fucking talks for 10 minutes straight. I'm like, I didn't listen to anything you just
It
fucking
seriously
said.
becomes like a light novel conversation.
It's just like,
And I love you for it, but like, wow, you have a lot to talk about.
Look, I've definitely become fucking streamer brained. I thought about it when my family was visiting and we had like a bunch of people over for a party. There was like 10 of us for, 4th of July. And like somebody would say something and I'd be like, oh, this reminds me of this time when I was in school, and I'd go into a story, and then like 10 seconds into the story, I'm like, nobody cares about this. I'm just going off on this story that was very loosely related to this thing. Oh god. But there's definitely been times where Foss is like, Ewan, what's your favorite ice cream? And I'm like, alright, so back when I was 5 years old, I was faced with an important decision, and Foss is like, stop.
oh god. My attention span, dude. I can only listen for so long. I feel like if there's any person I unintentionally tune out more than anyone, it is you, because you do that shit all the fucking time.
Oh crap, the news is not good today. I don't get it, high and known. This isn't worth it later, Cairo.
I'm going to the buffies.
Okay.
You will have a comfy time. My
yeah.
tracking is already dying.
Is this a new maid outfit? Hell yeah.
Boss, I feel like you're Yulin's personal mediator when it comes to these things.
Am I?
It seems like that sometimes.
What did you guys get in your
Gonna
personality
drag him back
test?
down.
Because I remember I got the mediator. I don't remember if it was like INFJ or whatever the letters were for that, but it was the mediator one.
Mediate? What? Wait, what?
Have you never
Personality
taken the 16 personalities test?
test? The 16's personality test? No.
Oh.
I think mine's like
That-
crawl in a box and just avoid the world.
Stop.
That's mine.
Is it? Oh, is it? Oh, is it the sixth? Is it like the actual website?
Yes.
Oh, I can do it right now.
So there is a, and it's not super founded in science. It's not like, there is some logic and reasoning to it, but like, it's a like, hey, we've broken down every personality into 16 types, and sometimes people really fit in one, sometimes they kind of fit between two, but 16 personality types, and for whatever reason, a lot of businesses like. They saw this and they went, this is the greatest shit ever. We are now going to do this as team building exercises for work. And so, like, for whatever reason, the working world fucking loves personality quizzes. They love the 16 personality test.
I'm gonna be back. My grandma wants me to start some fries for her. So
Okay.
I'm gonna do that. Maybe.
I have auditory processing disorder, and sometimes I have to ask someone 3 or 4 times to repeat what they said, and I feel so bad. I'll even stare into their soul trying to understand what they're saying. I get that very rarely. So scientists are now claiming autism can be reversed. This is the last thing I wanted to see. This is going to give the toxic autism one group so much stream fucking hell. Jesus. If I don't care enough about what they said, I'll stop after the second time they say it. Bye-bye. Hey, Elin, if you were stuck on a deserted island that has all the human needs met, food, water, electricity, internet, AC, anything you need to survive comfortably, would you stay there, or would you try to get back to society? If I have internet, I'm fucking staying there. What kind of personality test? The 16 personalities test. I like DISC more, personally. ESCP is mine. When I took them years ago, I was like INFJ, or INTP, or some junk. I always remember mediator. But I never remember the 4 things. Specifically, the 16 personalities looks at 4 different scales, and it's things like introverted, extroverted, planning or spontaneous, things like that. And it's basically you're one or the other, and there's 16 different combinations. Stop hanging out with Como. If I have internet, which you said, I'm staying on that deserted island. Easily. If I have internet and I can just, play games and hang out with friends, and I have enough money to, like, connect with friends and, like, subscribe to things like Final Fantasy, my god, I'm staying on that island. That sounds like a fucking dream. Would I get a little lonely? No. I get all of my, like, social interaction from online. I'm totally fine with that. When COVID happened and we went into lockdown, I lived in my apartment for 2 years, and I think I left my house a total of 10 times. Like, I just literally stayed in my apartment for 2 years straight, and just was totally fine. I interacted with people a lot online. But, yeah, I don't need, like, physical human interaction. Guilty Gear Strive. Guilty Gear Strive had their Season 4 trailer. They're adding Lucy from Cyberpunk. Yay. Dungeonborn. They had their early access trailer. It came out yesterday. It's a VCAT world, Bits. Oh my god, this guy. Dungeonborn is the game that looks a shit ton like Dark and Darker. Maybe a bit more polished and clean. A little bit more cartoony. It looks like it has more interesting PvE. It's more than just skeletons. I don't know what Dark and Darker has for PvE, but it's got like skeletons, liches, dragons, a whole bunch of like big monsters. Bits, get the rope. I'm getting the dewormer. Lies, Zealand would love personal interaction. Oh, absolutely. I would totally love personal interaction. But I don't need it. If I don't get it, I'm fine. Not you. Bits, you know she's gonna try and get you next, right? Like, she's gonna use you to get me, and then she's gonna use someone else to deworm you. Neither of us has worms, it's just a soft carpet. They're still gonna force feed dewormer into us. Soulframe. No, she isn't. I watched the trailer for Soulframe. I'll be honest, guys, Soulframe doesn't really look that good. We came to an agreement. INTP. Nope, Bits is cool. Oh my god. The Soulframe trailer. There's a soul camp you can go into wherever it's open world. There's a big wolf you can pet. Combat looks okay for a solo game, but I'm like, how the fuck is this going to work for an MMO? Agree, Soulframe feels mid. I see the combat and I'm like, there's no way this works as an MMO. This just doesn't look good for that. What are we at? 6.3? We're almost at the end. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. I didn't mute in time. I don't know. Maybe Soulframe... Soulframe's not coming out for many years. Maybe they'll change it up a lot before then. You can ride those? Oh. The chat doesn't see it at all. Oh, we got a Star Wars video. Jesus, chill! I close this. Give you guys music again. Cute sneeze. Fuck you. 6.3 miles. And then I update our lurking tabs because some of those people aren't streaming anymore. Wika. Okay. Okay. Cool. Did a little contortionist there. Ah. Fix trackers.
I'm doing the thing right now.
The 16 personalities test. It is long. I'll tell you right now, it's long.
Yeah, I'm 40% way through.
Okay. On one hand, you're gonna find some things that are like, holy shit, that is so on the money and accurate. But then you're gonna find some things that's like, well, this is a little general. Maybe they could kind of say that about everybody. For me in particular, there were some things that were like hardline, turbo accurate. Where are we going? We did Aurora last night. Wait, is it Cozy Cabin? No. That's Cozy Calm. I want Cozy Cabin. Portal. I think Soulframe would look like a drunk Scotland. Look like drunk Scotland, but spiritual. Mid as fuck, I don't know what topic. I just want to agree with you. You on this? Bless you. Kiss, cute sneeze. Keep shooting. Imagine joining a world and not trying to click on everything. I join a world and my first thoughts are, how does this look for stream? What? Yeah. Today is Monday, which means Planet Crafter with Sen. Well, that's one of my favorite things. Hell yeah. I think that was all my notes. Stop hanging out with Como. She seems nice, though. She's nice. She's crazy. Not the best at knowing when to stop, but she responds to, hey, real talk. Bonk. We did already. Good job. I'm sure they are getting good. In the GG trailer, they showed all the seasonal characters. 2 returning, 1 new, and the Lucy mentioned. Yes, the 2 returning. One of them was a cool, like, Empress-looking lady. I forget the other guy. And then the new character looked fucking cool. And then, yeah, Lucy. Alright, for my notes. The Days, Guilty Gear Strive trailer. Good news, 30 is no longer old. Dungeon Born Early Access. It's out now, so you can play it. Soulframe trailer. Philippines bans Pogos. Olympics in 4 days. Unrailed, Mars, Supercharger. Last time I was at a hotel, I asked for the porn channel to be disabled. Just Stop Oil co-founder jailed for 5 years. Joe Biden drops out. Memes are incredible. Those are my notes. Dizzy Venom, can't remember Lucy. Umike, I think it was.
I also got Mediator.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so upsetting. Good job.
I'm apparently 56% introverted. I feel like I'm more introverted than that, but I don't know. I guess I could be. I guess I'm kind of an extrovert when I know people. I guess, but like in terms of actually meeting new people, I'm really introverted.
Yeah, I kind of want to take it again as well, because when I took it, I was like, oh, I'm definitely an introvert. And now that I'm kind of like, wait, I'm more of an extrovert, I'm like, I need to see that again. I remember
64% intuitive.
What are the two things? So there's introvert, extrovert, intuitive, and
observant.
Okay.
The next one is I'm 58% feeling and 42% thinking.
Okay.
What the fuck is this one? Prospecting and judging. I'm 86% prospecting apparently.
Okay.
68% turbulent and 32% assertive. Yeah, that's fair.
I remember both of my parents were blue categories. Like if you look at all 16, both of them fit into like the 4 that were blue, and it was like, yeah, this fucking sits. What's the name of the personality test? It's 16 personalities test. I will post a link in Discord later because I want to take it again. And I imagine a lot of people are gonna take it from Discord. ESTP indicates a person who is energized by time spent with others. Extrovert, who focuses on facts and details rather than ideas and concepts. Sensing, who makes decisions based on logic and reason, thinking, and prefers to be spontaneous and flexible rather than planned and organized, perceiving. So, like, okay. I feel like I'm gonna be extroverted in the first category. Who focuses on facts and details rather than ideas and concepts. I don't know where I'm gonna fall with that.
Dude, there's actually like a lot of annoying questions like that, where it's like, do you think you're more emotional or logical or emotional? And like that stuff is very like super variable too, though. Like your emotions can bring you to find the logical conclusions as well in certain aspects too. I don't know. I feel like it's a bunch of loaded questions in that regard.
Sometimes they're made to be loaded to frustrate you. Because, like, sometimes it would have been like, what do you feel about this question? You'd be like, oh, this question sucks. And then it'll be like, did you think that last question sucks? And it's like, okay, motherfucker. I remember Game Grumps were talking about this years ago. I remember what I was doing in Warframe when I watched this episode. And they were talking about it. And, Aaron was like, I'm this type, and Danny was like, oh, so you're this type, these are things about you, and yada yada yada. And Aaron goes, yeah, honestly, I think these tests are kind of bullshit though, because like I find myself like kind of flipping between 2 modes where, you know, one moment I'm like this and the next moment I'm like this, and I feel like, you know, boxing me into that personality is kind of bullshit. And then Danny just goes, are you fucking with me right now? Because the next paragraph says, people of this type don't like to be boxed in or categorized. They feel that they're, you know, ambidextrous and good at switching between modes, usually moment to moment, and that, you know, literally just word for word what Aaron just described about himself, and Aaron was just like, fuck you, 16 personalities test. He was just like, are you fucking serious? And so, like, it has moments where it's so on the nose and just like, wow. How do you not see that and think this is absolutely true? But it does have a bit of, like, generalist stuff. And honestly, there's better tests than the 16 personalities. I think it's more fun. I think it's definitely like on the nose with some things, but I don't think people can be boiled down to 16. Just 16.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. You know what I was gonna say.
I mean, like, with yours, a lot of them are close to 50%, which means, like, you don't really fit into either category, which kind of splits you between that section, right? And you had, like, 3 that were around 50%?
Every single one but one of them, I think, was around 50%.
My emotion bring me to the logical conclusion to kill all human. Okay. Good lord. We did 6.3 miles today. I had 1.5 miles before stream. That's 7.8. God, I just want to go take it now. But I'm like, wait till later. I need to finish stream. I'm hungry. I want to eat. I don't think I've had a burrito yet today. I think I've only had crackers. Which, when I have that self-control is good. Normally, so sometimes, midnight will roll over, and then I will immediately eat something. And that's like, yay, that helps me in the moment, but that makes the next day so much harder. Now you made me think about food. Hee hee. I don't know. Game-wise, I need to get through Final Fantasy. I need to fucking just power through that. I need to power through Final Fantasy. Planet Crafter later today. Maybe more Final Fantasy after that. It's so weird. It's so weird that, like, to be productive, I need to play Final Fantasy. I've never had that happen in my life. And ironically, I don't want to play Final Fantasy right now, which is like, how the fuck does this happen? God, I hate this.
Because it's work related too, it probably makes you want to play it even less in a way. Because you feel forced to.
I don't know. It's... Maybe? But, like, I think it was just easier when it's like, oh, I didn't want to play Final Fantasy. I just don't play Final Fantasy, right? I just don't think about it. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I want to get through it so I don't see spoilers on streams, but... Congrats on the walkies. Thank you. It feels like double dipping in the, like, I should be playing it, but I don't want to. Because I've definitely had that feeling before, right? Where it's like, I should be playing this game. I need to be going through this, or I need to be doing these dailies in a game, and I just don't wanna.
Yeah.
Hey, why does it still show for me? I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know, like, what the emote is. Is it pout squish? Okay. Fixed. I see.
I'm gonna head out right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and get some levels done and shit, so. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you for joining and hanging out. Squish.
Fuck you.
I don't care what that guy says. He's a black mage. He's a mad scientist black mage. Get the fuck out of here with Sage. Get the fuck out of here with White Mage. It comes from a place of compassion. Dude's fucking insane. He's a black mage. Literal mad scientist developing stage 5 cancer. But anyway. Holy shit, I'm so excited for Planet Crafter. That might be the game I want to play the most right now. And I fucking can't. Because I only play it with Sen. No way. Wow, last time I took it, I was INFPT Mediator. Really, Kisu? When I took it, it was like only 4% of people get Mediator. This is rare. And now everybody's fucking getting it. Why not develop incredibly loud invisible mosquitoes that love to be in bedrooms at night? Oh god. That's just evil. I took it and got INTP. Logician? Really? Is Logician one of the blue ones? It sounds like it would be. Purple. Okay. Okay. I'm very interested to see what I get. Because I've taken it 3 times in my life and gotten mediator each time. But I'm just like, I feel like that extrovert has just gone full circle and changed now. Boss, am I the bad guy? No, I'm not. Who was it? Who was it that was recently like, was the world wrong? Or was I wrong? No. No, it was the world that was wrong. Did it again, haven't changed in the 5 years I last took it. 71% introverted. See, I always thought I was super introverted. But I just don't like going out and like meeting new people. But I absolutely get energy from people. If I could spend every waking minute with people, I would. I don't need to. I'm not like desperate for it. I'm not like falling apart if I'm spending time alone. Like if I was cut off from the world for a week, if it was no internet, even no power, just locked in my house for a week, I think I'd be fine. I'd get bored at some points, but like I'd literally just play my Switch for as long as it has power. Read through all of my manga, and then just start fucking daydreaming and taking a lot of naps. I wouldn't be that unhappy. I like going out. I just really don't like new people. I hate going out. Going out is something that I fucking hate doing, just because I like routine and things staying the same and being in the safe space environment. But like meeting new people, I'm a lot better at it now. But with regards to like, do you feel drained? I think like the most important thing of introvert and extrovert is, do you get energy from other people, or do you feel drained from other people? And I absolutely get energy from other people, unless they're like exhausting people. There's some individuals that like, you gotta be fucking like just not on edge, but like, how do I word this? They're just tiring to be around. Not necessarily in a bad way, but they're just gonna tire you out. Como is like this. I fucking love Como. But like, after an hour or two of Como, I might be a little tired. I can make an apocalypse game about Yulin? Why would you make an apocalypse game about me? I'm pretty cynical and untrusting with new people now. Eat the dewormer, Yulin. No, I don't need it. I feel like I'm very trusting of new people. I feel like until someone gives me a reason to like not like them and not trust them, I'm going to like look at them in a sense of like they're perfect because they haven't proven otherwise. Comocast Isopod Drain. I will try to not be naive. I will try to protect myself from like people who would, you know, hurt me otherwise. But I'm not going. I do everything I can to treat them in a way that's like not distrusting. Like if someone who looks off knocks on my door, I make sure to have a weapon in reach. Comocast Isopod Drain. Sometimes I just won't answer the door at all. I Kisudai say hi, wrong emote. 78% thinking, 22% feeling Lamau. Your hair remind me of Chupa Chups. I've sucked as a kid. I think I'm happy to hear that. Hi, Ducky Blob. You sure did, but hi again. Hell yeah. Holy. I don't know what I would be between thinking and feeling. Because a lot of the time I'm like, think logical. Think, you know, trust your brain, not your heart. But in other things, I'm gonna be like, I look at things such a conceptual level. I feel like I'd be thinking more than feeling. I feel like I'm really like, not distrustful, but when somebody's like, I've got a good feeling about this, I've got a good feeling you're a fucking idiot. I constantly lord this over my mom. She is a feeler. She's definitely like, I've got a good feeling on this. And I'm kind of mean with this. She had a really good feeling about our third dog, Brody. She saw a picture of him. He was so fucking cute and amazing looking. And she's like, this is going to be the best dog I've ever had. I've got a good feeling about this. Brody was fucking crazy and literal the worst dog we've ever had. He'd bite people. He was an absolute menace and like, oh, I started turning. Brody was not a good dog. And every now and then I'll be like, hey, but we got a good feeling about him, right? And she'll look at me and be like, oh, come on, dude. Hi.
No.
It's true, though. Mine was only 54% thinking. Way more facts over feelings. Well, 54% thinking isn't really facts over feelings, is it? Oh, no. Error said I'm way more facts over feelings. My feelings are what caused me to research facts. Okay. Now, I don't know why I was blending those two things together. Kisu, we need to compare since we got same overall. Riddle logic. My goals are beyond my own understanding. Fun fact, if you put phone on chair and turn on music while taking a bath, there's water opera. As if you're swimming in an ocean. Huh. I don't know if that's how it works, Ducky Blob. There, I shared my stats and neat stuff. Okay. Which website are you using for all this test? I'm going to use the 16 personalities test. There's a very official one that has like cute polygonal graphics for the personalities. I'm going to go do that one and I'll share it when I take it after stream. But if you Google 16 personalities test and find that one, use that one. Some you have to pay for. I'm looking at a TikTok with a church sign reading, forgiveness is swallowing when you want to spit. And yes, Yulin, I thought of you when I saw it. I'm flattered that you thought of me. I don't trust it. I mean, I also don't. It's a personality quiz. It's also not super strong science. I'm more looking at it, Kayla, as this is a fun thing to do. It has never gotten me right. I watched the videos of Google searches that shouldn't be Googled. Where are we going today? I'm definitely getting tired and ready to sleep. We could go to... I think I know where we're gonna go. We're gonna go to Suika Spirit. We're gonna go to our favorite watermelon. Funny over factual. Like spinning meat or blue waffles. Oh god. Did you ever see Bear Shaker, Ducky Blob? That was the one that I saw that most people hadn't. There are aspects of myself I'm still finding. I'm dragging you to hell. Wish we can get another DGen tier lister quiz soon. Maybe I'll go find one. Maybe I'll find like the hentai tags tier list and post that. Oh, we'll do the 16 personalities test because that one's a lot of fun, and then we can talk about it tomorrow. But for today, we're gonna raid Suika Spirit. Our favorite watermelon. And then later today, Sen and I are gonna play Planet Crafter in the Discord. I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm fucking bad at it, guys. Where's the button? Oh god, get out of my face. Get out of my face. Lol. Take care, God bless. Thank you for the great time, Elon. Thank you guys for keeping me company. Here's the socials. And /raid Suika Spirit. She is playing Little Kitty Big City. It's one of the cat games. It's very fun. Planet Crafter later tonight. More Walk tomorrow. Stardew tomorrow. Oh god, I'm so fucking excited for Stardew. I need to rest myself. Take care, you, and love you. Love you too. 6.3 miles. I love you. Bye.